Any talk was a mistake.
Because every time we get a beat, I know I got to beat it up a bit, and then I break it, then I chop it, then I eat it up.
I'm the scat man.
Beep, bop, 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 bop.
You guys want to see how long my tongue is?
All right. Now we are good. I was putting some stuff in wrong. Welcome.
Good.
Session 2 of Beggartok Wrestling. My name is Michael. Pronouns are he, him. And I will be the creative tonight. If we would like to go through, why don't we... I will throw into the Discord real quick the order which y'all are on my screen.
Well, I hope I get in. I hope I'm in.
Where the button? There it is.
I hope
I get it. I'm in.
I'm in.
We'll go through how people introduce themselves. If you want, you can take the order that I just threw in the Discord, which has got y'all from top to bottom for me.
Boop, boop. 1 second. Okay.
Wait a minute. Was I not following you on Beggar Street? Oh, I was. I think I was following you on my personal Twitch thing, not Beggar Street.
Just realized I'm first. But that's
Nice.
okay, because Monet Matters is number 1, no matter what. You may know my uncle, Dick the Bruiser. That's right, I'm a nepotism hire, and I'm proud of it. I believe in one thing and one thing only, and that's in the name. This name, I'm pretty sure I'm pointing at it, and that's Money Matters. Wrestling is a business, and that's why I got this tie and why it's tied perfectly. He, him. Also a heel, if you can tell.
Yep. I'm Sean, also he, him, and I am playing Edgar Edge Walker. I know there's another wrestler named Edge, but I'm a different guy and better. And maybe you could call me Edge Walker, but I'm Edge. I'm also heel, also he, him. And I know for a fact that the earth is flat, and all my opponents are gonna be flat too after I'm done with them. So get ready to get pancaked, just like the planet we live on. I'm also a heel.
Hi, I'm Soph, and I'll be playing the Suave. I am in the middle because it is, of course, the most aesthetic place to be, surrounded by the rest of you. And I'm looking to bring a bit of style to this competition.
Hi, I'm Radio Free Will. And while the Suave over there may bring the style, your buddy Charles Wild's gonna bring the hardcore. Bringing the weapons. Everybody wants to go on Charlie's wild ride, and I'm gonna bring it right to everybody. All you kids at home, don't do this at home. Leave it to us trained professionals, but enjoy the show, kids.
You can do it at home if you sign this waiver.
That's definitely not legally binding.
My name is Tatiana Volkov, Titanium. I am a former UFC fighter. Now I am in wrestling, which is fine. It's fine. It's good. I have nothing else to say.
All right. I believe Suave is a babyface.
Yep.
He has 3 heels and 2 baby faces right now. So
for the time being.
Sure, you did have an arc last season.
I did.
Last session.
Yeah.
That's right. You started off as a babyface. If we want to go through and have the people who were not here last time, you can kind of go through. We can each have you ask like one question each, and we'll go through until you have your questions asked to build up heat with the other wrestlers who are here.
Sure. Are we going in the same order that you posted there? Or?
Yeah. Nessa was here. Nessa and Sarah both here last time, so it'll just be the middle group.
Okay. All right. So who asks me for tips to add something fresh to their act?
What is your role again? Like, what's your
Oh, I'm the clown. So I'm not a flat earther. I just play one on television.
Have you heard about the wrestler called the Liberal?
I've
I
heard of
have.
No.
Yes.
They
that
said
makes
at
so
first
much
it was
sense.
fun, but like, cause like he and the guy who plays like the conservative one, actually hold those beliefs. But they said at first it was fun, but now it's the point where they have to like escort the guy that plays the Liberal out to make sure he doesn't get like attacked.
Yeah,
It's just-
yeah.
It was a great.
It was a really good idea for a heel. Yeah.
I'm gonna say Monet asks you because Monet is one of those people. You know when you do your first like role play character and it's just you with like a British accent.
Yeah.
That's kind of Monet's personality, and like I realized it's like it was like a fun gimmick for a second, but like I don't have like the flattener, if you will. Like, do I hit someone with a briefcase? Like, what are my options here?
Great. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, well, here's how you get them to hate you
to
more.
be proud.
That's great. Who am I overshadowing with my antics?
I think that one's me, definitely. Like, you can't get a word in edgeways when the clown is around.
Ugh. And you're also a heel?
No, I'm a baby face.
Okay, so I have an extra heat with you because I am a heel. Great, cool. So I'm just messing up your style. That's great.
Yeah,
a rivalry.
It doesn't go both ways, though, does it? Just because he's got two heat with me doesn't mean I've got two heat with him, does it?
Correct.
And who always turns to me to save their segments when they drop the ball?
Me.
Tatiana.
Literally no personality to speak of.
Great.
I mean,
so
just being Russian.
So if we're both on camera, I gotta carry. Like,
yeah.
You think you live on the other side of the world? There is no other side of the world.
And then I'll with my hands.
It's turtles
Scott,
all the way down.
Nice.
Titanium. And who thinks I'm a waste of a roster slot?
I guess that leaves me. which I feel like kind of tracks because like the hardcore is definitely like in today's wrestling industry, the hardcore is kind of a relic of the Attitude Era. So like someone that has that like the attitude of like, yeah, let's just make it more extreme, more violent, more out there, and you're this goof that's like, we don't need this. Like, no, let's.
We're gonna do a thumbtack match.
Are you a face?
Doing a thumbtack match.
Yes, I am.
Okay, great. I have two heat with you as well.
Awesome. Which, by the way, not going to use thumbtacks, using Legos.
Legos
That's
and
smart
D4s.
sport.
We have to evolve.
Of course.
All right. Who thinks I'm all smoke, no fire?
All smoke, no fire.
What's your role again?
It's the provocateur, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
And your personality is mustache, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Mustaches.
That's my star sign.
I think that's got to be me, right? Maybe I'm always overshadowing you because I'm like, it's not working. Let me take the
That's
wheel.
good. That's good. I like that.
Have you considered two mustaches, like something?
Mustache and then mustache.
Yeah.
Well,
Or maybe it's because that you think it's like just the fact that he's basically just mustache and he's doing mustache. You're over here doing flat Earth.
Yeah.
As no, you could like blow this up even more and
Yeah. You're not going big enough.
Right.
nice.
Become a heel and tie a lady to some train tracks or something.
Go full Simon Gotch.
All right. And who is trying to steal my approach?
Trying to steal your approach. Did you already? I'm sorry. I'm looking at the list of the provocateur questions. Did you already ask who saw the potential in me to excel at being such an oddball?
No, I haven't.
Because I think that would be the one for me. Because
All right.
definitely some respect for like that sort of the weirdo, like the old school weird, like the person that comes in all pomp and circumstance, and yeah, that's I would respect for that gimmick.
Yep.
I'm willing to be the first one where I'm like trying to take over your thing because I'm also a provocateur. So like, it'll work.
You're a healer.
Yeah, I am. So, but I mean, maybe you have a different way of going about it. But I'm like, there can only be one provocateur.
Absolutely.
This is my job. Damn it.
And
What's the last one?
The last one is who is starstruck by me, even though we're peers.
It's gonna have to be me, isn't it? And I don't know how it's gonna work.
Well, some
really like
some of these,
mustaches
if they don't necessarily fit, they don't necessarily fit.
We can go up with something else, like
Or what if it's a backstage thing?
Yeah, that could it could absolutely.
I honestly think it might be. It might be a little bit like, yeah.
Well, what if it's like if you come from an MMA background and this guy's doing the opposite.
I have an idea. So feel free to like put this aside if you don't like it. But what if like you have like things you do outside of the ring, like kind of like a John Cena, The Rock type thing.
Yep.
And I'm starstruck by that. Like
I have a line of male grooming products.
Like you're big, you're huge in Russia for some reason. Like you're in billboards all over the place, and I'm like, it is the suave. This manly man. He's strong like bull.
My father got hair back because of product. he now has long, luxurious hair. It's weird to be 93 with black hair, but he has it.
Product made of 100% bull's testicle will bring back your hair no matter what.
Your scalp
It'll
is
put-
very wrinkly.
It'll put hair on your chest or die trying.
It'll put hair on your chest, hair on your head, hair on everywhere.
Yeah.
You'll be Sasquatch. Your wife will hate you. Your shower drain full. Your plumber loves you.
Robin Williams got nothing on you.
All right. So I guess it's to me now, right? The hardcore.
Hardcore.
All right. Who is jealous of my devoted fan base? Monet?
I'm a petty, petty little man. What did I say I was canonically? 5'1"?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Look, I wanted something to be shorter than I am in real life because all of my characters are usually around like 5'5", which is taller than me. I want someone shorter than me, and I'm 5'3", so it's pretty hard.
All
Or
right.
maybe I'm 5'4". I don't know.
So, where can I record the heat on these on here, or should I just grab a
Or
spare
There's a
piece of
little
paper?
drop
on
down.
Notion. Yeah,
Yeah.
so let me pull those up again. So a lot of those they've got like heat. If you click the little arrow,
Mm-hmm.
it'll pop down because those are nested lists.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, beautiful! Look at that. All right.
Yeah, he who cuts down showed me what he did with Invisible Sun on Notion, and I was like, oh, it's so much easier to keep things like you can find stuff.
And I gain an extra heat because you're a heel, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right.
Sarah, did we have any heat with each other last time?
Let
think so.
me see. I don't think we did.
Yeah.
No, we didn't. My heat was with a Gia. Was it with a Gia?
Yeah. I like how this is our second time together. No heat.
All right. Okay. This is going to be a fun one. Who is willing to make me bleed? Nobody.
I feel like it's got to be titanium, right?
Yeah. No, I'm looking at the questions for the hardcore, and I'm like, any of these three work for me. Like any of them. So like, I can take that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Charles Wilde, just so you know, former UFC fighter.
Is that a
down there.
good thing or a bad thing to Charles?
Oh, it's a good thing. That's,
Okay.
It's what gets butts in seats.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Charles. Like, I'm not gonna lie. As a wrestling fan, like, there's a lot of like Mick Foley and what's his name, John Moxley and like old school ECW stuff in this character.
Okay.
That Mick Foley documentary is brutal. Like, geez, that dude.
Yeah.
There's one with him and The Rock where you see at the end of it, you see his kids. Like his kids showed up to watch it, and they look traumatized. You're like,
Oh my God.
like bringing your kids was not a good idea, dude.
And is Tatiana face or heel?
I'll face currently.
Okay.
I say that because near the end of the session, it almost got switched. So
Okay. All right. Who has returned from an injury I gave them?
That feels like it could be me. I don't know if I'm waiting to hear what the last one is though.
Well, okay. Here's the last one is who can take everything I dish out.
It's definitely that. Yeah. That's not me.
Okay. All right. So return from an injury, and that actually tracks. If If I think you're a joke, then I may have I may have run a little stiff in a match recently.
Dude, I literally am a joke. You gotta chill.
Hold on. It's okay, and so I guess the last one is the Suave is that one is who can take everything I dish out, which would also track that if I respect you as a performer with that provocateur angle, maybe the respect is also born of just like you got booked in a hardcore match against me, and you were able to keep up, and it's like, fuck yeah, this guy's awesome. I will do a match with him anytime.
It's all thanks to my supplements. You can find on my website for just $6.99.
It's $6.99 to get on the website.
Yeah.
And you're a face too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael, if I was turning last time, would that make me a heel today or no?
I don't remember what you were last time offhand.
I was face, but like we're gonna have a heel turn at the end of the round, but I never.
It may not
really got to it.
Yeah,
We never got me into the ring.
Yeah, then you probably didn't end up with the heel turn at the end because it's one of those things that you may be looking at a little bit later.
And do we start off with zero with our one momentum like before?
Yeah, I think everyone starts off with one momentum. So here, let me just book this real quick.
There a section to put momentum in on the Notion?
I believe there is a thing for on there. Give me just a second.
Let me get my art in here really quickly.
Okay, we got.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh, damn it.
All right. So, one of the nice things that Worldwide Wrestling does that more role playing games should do, there's even a section that's kind of like, hey, your first session, and for most of you, I think, has anyone played before here besides Nessa and Sarah?
I played first edition. I haven't had a chance to play second edition yet.
Wow, old school.
It's been a while since I've read first edition, but I think a lot of it's relatively similar. But it does kind of a good thing where it goes through, and it's like here how to do the first session. It takes through some of the basics. So basic things to keep in mind. This is one of the few Powered by the Apocalypse games where I actually do recommend people take a look at the moves, because a lot of those moves would be like out of character in other role-playing games, but because you're specifically trying to like build heat with people or get the audience pissed off or all those kind of things. Those are the exact out of character, but in an in character way, because it's your person thinking, here's how I can get these things to happen. You have heat with each of the wrestlers. When you get those up to +4, you gain more audience. And audience not only get you more momentum, but audience will give you like the top spot. So the person who gets who has a top spot has got like a special move that they're able to do. They also start with more momentum, and like basically people are kind of trying to vie for the top spot in whatever's sort of going on. So throughout there, you want to do things that will build your heat, especially with individual characters. The moves themselves, we'll do the cutting promo, but when it comes to the actual wrestling, if you look on the wrestling move, and either on the sheets themselves, or I did put on that main page, there is sort of wait, where was it? I was just looking at it a little bit earlier. There are moves.
Really reference sheets?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find where did I put those? I'm looking for.
I just printed them out.
They're in the drive. In the drive.
Oh, they're there, but I also put them in. Oh, if you click on the roll moves, and you may have those on the character sheets, so if not, I may end up putting them there. Oh yeah, the moves are also on your character sheet. You've got some of the basic, or the ones that you put in there for yourself. There are roll moves on that main page if you want to look at them there, or if you've got them printed out. Yeah, there's things like the interrupt when you decide you want to change something, like you spend a momentum, you can do interrupt. You've got a move specifically for being a heel or a babyface. You've got all those. So momentum allows you to just add to a die roll. Like a finishing move that happens at the end of a match, that's just a straight up die roll with no bonuses or negatives to it. So that's one thing to save that for, but you can also use it throughout. Momentum can be used for a couple other things as well. So a lot of the big things you're looking for, because at the end of a episode, any momentum disappears. So might as well use them on the finishing moves. Also, your babyface and heel moves will let you do stuff. And if it says book a match, we'll go through and I'll have someone that I've picked to win the match. But if you have a move that says you're booked to win a match, you're changing what was actually supposed to happen, and you be the one that's supposed to end up winning. And we'll kind of get into how the wrestling itself works. It's a back and forth that then allows you to sort of play. Let's do this. All right. So being with Westville, New Jersey. We're gonna start off with a little last time on, and everyone's gonna give a basically here is the last time we saw you, what had happened.
Is this directly after our last show?
Yeah.
Okay. I seriously hurt Agia. I'm trying to remember what happened. I seriously got them down. I seriously hurt them. I can't remember the specific moves offhand though. It's been a while.
Ended up in a brawl. Brass Knuckles, Ace and Bonesaw fighting out of the ring. Agia versus Titanium was disqualified at the end. Yeah, I just mentioned was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And you got put on the bench for a sec, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and last time on for Monet. If you like, you can describe like it'd be like the little clip thing that we see at the beginning of the show.
I think the clip cuts back to, I remember I had like a lot of like interstitial moments, I wrote a lot of checks that my mouth then did not cash in that match. Both on account of Monet's failings and my own failings because of my lack of understanding of wrestling, which we're working on. But I think the thing is just, I think I ended up doing okay towards the end, but in like an underwhelming way, if memory serves. Mm-hmm. So it's just mostly footage of me like trash talking and then getting my ass beat. And then, but Titania, did we betray people just to like, because we did like a switcheroo in like a 4-on-4 match, didn't we? You're muted.
I never got called in. Like that was a whole plan. We had a plan of like I was going to come in and like pretend to save Ace, and then it never happened. The session ended because everything kind of went off the rails.
It did. Damn, you hate when your betrayals fall off the rails. But by God, those are the one thing that are supposed to be on the rails. Yeah, no. So that's it. It's just me getting my ass beat mostly.
All right, and for each of the other wrestlers, if you want to give us a description of what it was like last time you were on.
Let's see. The last time we saw Charles Wilde, was in a hardcore match. Hardcore match against Edge Walker.
Yeah. Last time you saw me too.
Yeah. And there was a would this have been the spot that put you out on injury?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Absolutely. So it's the last time you saw me. I've been gone for a little while because I've been recuperating from what happened in that hardcore match.
So all right, so what was the spot that put you out? Was it
oh man.
You went for the flattener.
No, so it was an accident.
Okay, but I'm gonna blame you for it.
Of course. Oh yeah, of course. No, 100%. Yeah, no, absolutely. I am taking the blame for it. I backdropped you out of the ring and into the shopping cart.
Oh yeah.
And that, like, you landed weird in it, and it sort of like messed up, like it hurt your, like it dislocated a shoulder or something like that.
Yeah, like before the match, you were like, "I'm gonna drop you into the cart," and I'm like, I feel like that's not gonna work, or maybe I expressed like a little bit of reservation, but in the moment we went for it, and then it didn't work, and I was like, I told you that wasn't gonna work.
Yeah, and it's like it's a spot we came up with a spot like in Gorilla, like my music like has hit, and like I looked at you like, dude, I'm gonna backdrop you into the shopping cart, and
okay.
and then my music is hitting. I'm like, yeah. Yes. So and that was that shot, like, and it's a shot of, you know, the EMTs like trying to like lift you up out of the shopping cart and like wheel you out on a stretcher, and I'm just sitting there like trying to keep it together, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Our insurance rates are about to go up.
Yeah.
So I'm back from that. Same answer.
All right. And last time you saw was in a exhibition match in Russia against what was supposed to be an actual bear, but was just a guy in a bear costume.
Oh, good. We've had our own gobbledygooker moment already.
Yeah.
Bears are expensive things. They are expensive.
Yeah, bear trainers too.
How well that would go?
It was a good costume.
Yeah, it was a good costume. Taking down the guy in the bear costume, relatively easy. Taking down an actual bear, not so much.
Although it was an exhibition match in Russia, so that would have been illegal. I was about to say, like, they told you were going to wrestle a bear, and it's just like a heavy-set, hairy gay man, and and like I misunderstood that being in Russia. I
saw a video once. It's like, see these three otters singing. I'm like, click. Oh, honor means something different than what I thought it meant. I thought I was going to see an animal singing. These seem like three nice fellas. All right, so you get there. The head of the promotion goes by Reggie, Mr. Jones. Always goes by Mr. Jones on stage. Beforehand, he's out. He's out there. He just kind of looks back and goes, "All right, start off. We're gonna have open the wrong one again. Start off was gonna be Suave Edge. Kind of goes over and goes, Edge, you feeling ready to come back after what Charles did?"
Yeah, I was thinking I was gonna come on with the neck brace and then like tear it off.
All right, good. And as he get ready to kind of go on, he just turns to Suave and goes, "Just be a little bit careful. Like our insurance premiums already kind of suck. So if you could just, don't hurt him."
I'll be checking.
And because he kind of strides in, just pulls out a big cigar. "All right, welcome, Westville, New Jersey. Glad to be back outside of Philly, where we used to love to go. Are you ready? We're bringing back an old favorite. Someone who's been away for a little bit and is very happy to see all of you again." And how is Edge Walker's, what's your entrance like?
Oh, it's like way over the top. Like I feel like it's like metal guitars and all that shit. Like I think we've got like maybe there's like up on, if we have, do we have like a jumbotron or something like
Yep.
that? I think we have like an image of the globe like being smashed with a hammer, and then a little bit of a kind of a bombastic pyrotechnic, and I walk out and I've got like the neck brace on, and I walk out.
Can I use my showstopper?
Oh shit!
Yeah. Like when the earth thing breaks open, instead of like confetti, I'd like to jump out of it.
Do you have to do anything specific to use your showstopper?
It just says once per episode you can appear in a segment in or out of the ring and turn it into something about you.
Yes. So Edge, you start coming out, and then boom! What happens when Suave jumps out of it?
Somersaults, please, somersaults.
Yeah, absolutely going for a somersault.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna tear the neck brace off and like stride down and get up in the's face and like shove him like we're having like come on, this is my return, I'm back, the Edge is back, and I'm gonna push you off of it, and I'm like trying to shove you off the stairs.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely gonna be pushing you back, and then but trying to not drop you down the stairs.
Yeah. Maybe the ref has to come break it up.
Hey, I got something for you. I'm gonna pull out a stick-on mustache and put it on your face.
Oh, I'm staggering back with the mustache, like this is like the true indignity, and I look at you and
Is it a mustache sticker or is it an adhesive costume mustache?
An adhesive costume mustache.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pointing at you. I'm slowly peeling the mustache off my face. And then I'm
you should have
ripping it in half.
It was an improvement. We could see less of your face.
We're gonna be able to see any of your face when I'm done with you, Suave.
Bring it.
I think with both of these, I think this feels like you're not really cutting a promo, but you sure as fuck are both working the audience.
That sounds right
with
to me.
Absolutely.
So I think you can each roll with plus audience.
Okay. So our audience would be our default one to start with, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've got a 9 over here.
That's a 7.
All right. So for 7 to 9, essentially the audience plays like, "Ah!" They're just going. You both get +1 momentum.
All right, it's going good.
And there's like ding 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 ding. Now, so at this point, who wishes to be the announcer for this this match?
Just looking up the announcer moves right now.
Yeah, announcer moves. What the announcer lets you do is at one point, because you go through, you're talking through it, you're playing the announcer. You can put somebody over. Essentially, what you can do is, let me look up the thing again. With putting someone over, as I recall, what you can do is basically bump them up from whatever level they got. Like a botch becomes a partial hit becomes a full hit. Once per match, you can use it to put a wrestler up, put them over.
I'll take the announcer role for this one.
All right. So you'll be like they'll be doing the RP and such. You'll go through and do the announcing as it goes. So the way it works, you'll go through like we'll start off here. Well, I think Suave, since you came out and made about you, you'll start off with control of this when the match begins. Okay. So what happens is you basically, if you had, imagine you had your 2 dice in front of you, you would narrate what it was that you do, pick up the first die, and then Edge would give the response. This is the sort of reaction. And then you pick up the second die. You talk about the transitional move, crowd-pleasing talk, or the second thing that you kind of go into, get the opponent's response, and then you go into the your big showcase spot, and then you roll the dice for the wrestling move to see how that one goes. So it gets role-played back and forth. The wrestling move, if you'll notice, if it's your physical strength, acrobatic skill, or signature, you use in body. If it requires your technique, create or subvert what the audience expects or demonstrate a move that requires high-level skills plus work. And if it is, if your opponent, you need to use them along with it. Work with your opponent to showcase an innovative or exciting maneuver that requires both of you, then it's heat.
Okay. So all right, let's do it. I'm going to start the match by downing a handful of pills that I obviously take from my branded bottle, which is definitely not going to be a mistake later on.
Yes.
And going to start by circling the ring around Edge. Every now and again, feinting coming in before backing back out.
Yeah, I'm standing in my ready stance, kind of low, legs and arms spread wide, just sort of creeping, always make sure I'm facing you. And when you juke in, I kind of juke in like ready when you are, baby. Come on, bring it.
All right. All right, from that, then, on the last one, I'm going to feint in before backing up and then going for the dump tackle.
Okay, you feint in, you back up, and you feint in, and I overcommit. So I'm stumbling toward you, and I'm sort of diving headfirst in your directions, just to set you up for what's about to happen.
Going for lifting the legs and basically diving forward on top of you.
All right, you go ahead and roll for wrestling. So this looks like this is more strength, or we say strength, technique, skill, or
this is a strength thing. It feels like
roll plus your body.
Just look at the ring intelligence of these two performers. We're weighing each other and building each other up, trying to weigh and measure each other before they go like, oh, big tackle from the Suave,
and that's a 2.
Okay, botch. So basically, Edge, what you're going to be able, you can describe how you counter or save Suave from disaster and how you take control of the match.
Okay, great. So he goes for the tackle, and I'm stumbling forward. So he goes to take my legs out, and at the last second, I sort of leap over him. So he's splayed out on the ground, and I think I want to take the mic here, while he's on the ground. I kind of want to while he's standing there, I want to pull the mic down and said, "Saw your match in Russia, Suave. Looks like that bear ain't the only secret you're keeping. Not the only illusion you're lying about. Traveling all over the world, huh? So why won't you admit that you've seen it from the sky? You know it's flat. You've been to Russia. You've seen the ice wall. That bear was fake, and so is the globe, Suave. Admit it.
Go ahead, roll plus audience for the plus politics. We'll let Suave. Suave, what's your response?
All right, scrambling back up to my feet. Yeah, you know what? The Earth is about as flat as you're about to be.
Do I need to? What do I need?
I think you're working the audience here, so I would go roll plus audience.
I'm gonna do it. That is 6, 7, 8. So I'm ticking up momentum here.
You'll gain +1 momentum. All right, and then we get. What do you do is when Swab pops back up?
All right, as he's getting up, I sort of like wasted my tactical advantage, so now I've got to actually like get into the mix here. So I think I'm gonna like go in maybe for like a few like wide haymakers. Like I'm trying to catch you. I think they're thrown big and wide. You know, I'm telegraphing them so you can see them coming, so we can get like a few like dodges in.
All right, and that'll be your third. So that's you rolling for that.
No, because he basically worked the audience, and now it's back in the thing.
Yeah. Now I'm wrestling. I'm picking up the first time.
Going in for the haymaker. All right, as he goes in for the haymaker, I'm gonna go with it, but use it to bounce back off the ropes and come in again to try and counter with my own haymaker at the exact same time in the middle as he does. And
if you're like taking one, bouncing off the top rope, I want to give you the ice wall. I want to clothesline you and try and like catch you in the chest and like knock you onto the ground so I can get you on your back for a splash.
Right,
that's my second.
Your response, and then you make your roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the as he tries to clothesline me. I'm gonna try and like limbo underneath it, with like arms flailing behind me, to try and eventually get behind him.
Okay, so like you go for the clothesline, you duck underneath.
May I make a suggestion?
Please.
Don't just like power slide underneath it. Like drop like slide on your knees and just sort of like head backwards, like ha ha ha.
Well, if I'm doing that, I'm going between his legs.
Okay, even better.
Okay, great. Okay, so you slide underneath my legs and you've got your arms behind you. You're doing this power slide. I want to grab your arms before you slide all the way underneath me, and then jump up and like slam down onto my knees, like I'm like breaking your arms and putting you into a submission. I mean, not breaking your arms, but like bending them the way they're not supposed to bend and putting you into like a submission hold.
That would also put his shoulders down. That could be a pinfall, or that could be an attempt at a pinfall.
Yeah, right. Well, we're going for it. Maybe it's not time yet, but we're going for it.
Go for a 2 count. Yeah.
Let's do it. Maybe this is work.
Yeah.
Or it could be heat. It's the same either way.
I can see either there.
I'm gonna work. No, wait. I'm way better at heat than work, but that's okay. I'm working. Oh, and I got 11, which is great because I have a move for this, which is I'm surprisingly talented. When I roll plus work for the wrestling move and hit it with a 10 plus, gain 1 heat with my opponent.
All right.
So I'm going up to +3 with the Suave, I get to
gain +1 momentum. You retain control. What do you do?
Oh my gosh, my momentum.
And at any point, people know like you can interrupt with a by spending a momentum, and you can take control. It's also possible to do a run-in if you are someone who is not currently in the thing. You can roll plus heat to try to come in and interrupt a match.
So I think like from here, I like Will said, I think I'm going for the pinfall. I'm like trying to hold his arms and shoulders down while like I'm sitting on top of them, and and I'm like looking back behind and I'm yelling like, get flat, get flat. like working to the audience.
All right, and Swaff.
All right. I sort of yell with the power of bear testicle. I begin to try and like look out and try and throw him off.
Yeah, you can kick out. I think you can kick out from here. Totally.
Yeah.
And so like you get out and I'm like, oh, how dare you? Like this is, this match is mine to win. I've got you down.
I absolutely just roar at this point.
Yeah. Then what should we do? Let's see. I think I want to. Yeah, I think I want to try and throw you. Okay. Let's get into a clinch. Like I'm gonna rush forward. Like I'm trying to press the advantage, but you're already up. So I want to get like into a clinch where it's like maybe like a test of strength or something. We're pushing against each other.
That's when like shoulders on each other's arms, sort of like.
Yeah. We're like right up against each other, and our heads are really close together. So
it's a very aggressive hug.
Yeah. So we're kind of like talking about. Okay, what are we gonna do from here?
Nice.
I'm thinking about suplex here.
Yeah, I think you're about to know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go ahead and drop to my knees and try and throw you like back over my head while you do that.
Oh, sick. Okay, all right. So you're gonna try to like do the reversal. I want to so as you do that, I want to like reverse that into like a bridge. So you don't slam me into the mat, but I am like I'm like in a backwards arch here. Oh man. Yeah, I want to do I don't basically want to like do it into like a double reverse. Like you go to reverse the move, and I land it, and then I'm gonna like try and like pick you up from there and like finish it with a slam. Like you're about to, or wait, can I like when I'm wrestling, when I'm in control of the match, I can just take the hit, right? I can set somebody else up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You also at any point you can also give control over if you give control over, you do something that gives to them and that gives you momentum if you have none.
Oh, I have like 4 momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think what. I think I want to try and throw you because I'm trying to set up for my finisher here. So I want to try to get like to flip you basically onto the ground. So you're like kind of rolling around there for a second.
Yeah. Would that have been an interrupt then another interrupt though?
Wait, what?
As in like when I threw you, would that have been an interrupt that I did on when you were in control, and then you did an interrupt on after I took control?
Well, I guess the question is, do you want it to be?
Well, the difference will be is control of what's going will flip over, because you can have something that would look like control would be done, but the one player still has control. You can also spend a momentum to go, now this is mine. I get to be the one to determine what happens.
Okay. Yeah, can I have spent a momentum then on that?
Yeah.
Then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it goes to you. You now have control.
Yeah, so I would have gone for that throw over backwards, and you managed to hold yourself up. But I imagine we're like stuck in this bridge together.
Yeah. It's London Bridge.
I'm going to go ahead and deliberately collapse it and try and get to a spot where I could headlock you.
Yeah, totally. All right. Is this? Where are we in the like number of dice? I think I lost.
No, I think it gets popped over to him, so it's his thing.
Okay. All right. So you've got so you're gonna collapse it, and
the headlock was my second dice, I think.
Okay. All right. So I'm in the headlock, and I think like what I'm trying to do at least is I'm trying to reach my arm around your chest and my other underneath your legs and try to like scoop you up and drop you on the mat from here.
All right, and then we should roll wrestling on that, right?
Mhm.
All right,
Yeah, it's on
that'll
you,
be-
I think.
and that'll be a work, I think. That's a 7.
All right, 7 with wrestling. You
Yeah.
keep their attention. You can choose whether you can hand control the match to your opponent, and we'll be going into the final bit here, or gain +1 and gain +1 momentum, or you keep control as you go into the bit, and I'll let you know who is booked to win.
I'll take the control and hand over control. I'll take the momentum and hand over control.
All right, so we'll get into that last sort of round now. The Edgar is booked to win unless like Slav does like a heel move or something, or your babyface, unless you do something that changes the booking.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, so you've just like placed me this headlock, and what did that lead into? Where am I right now?
So I've got you headlocked at the moment, and because it was a 7, I guess that means that like you break free somehow.
Great. Okay, then yeah, you get me in there for a second, but then I managed to get my grip on you and sort of tilt you over, and put you finally flat on your back next to the turnbuckle.
My
All
God!
right,
Sorry, go ahead.
no, please do your announcement thing.
I was going to say, my God, he's going for the Earth Flattener! He's going for the Earth Flattener!
I'm going to, while lying on the ground, reach for another handful of supplements to try and take them as like a last-ditch fancy while staying in position for you.
I see you doing that, and I'm like, I gotta get you before you're able to take too many of those supplements. Otherwise, I'll never be able to take you down. So like, I'm like scrambling up to the top of the turnbuckle to stand on top of it, and like, before you're able to like shovel all those pills into your mouth.
Does it play like the Popeye like spinach?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, it's like Hulk Hogan hulking up, just getting up.
Yeah. And I think like the audience knows what this means, right? When you're going for the pills, like you're about to Hulk out. Like, and so I'm like, I've got to stop this. So we're building like the anticipation. Like they're like, oh shit, the Suave's about to go. He's about to roid out, and like
one bicep at a time. I go.
No, well, see, you know how you finish the spot though is if you stick the Earth Flattener, then all the pills that are in your mouth go flying out, just like, and you hit it, and then
yeah.
All right, then from there, like not even taking the time to flip off the audience, I'm gonna leap off the turnbuckle, like spread out and try and like belly flop onto you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll. I want to roll heat.
Finisher?
Yeah. Oh, that's the finishing move.
Yeah, it's your finishing move.
Roll 2d6, just flat. Well, I've got a ton of momentum, so that is an 8. Let's spend 2 momentum to put that up to a 10.
If you want to save 1 momentum, I was going to try to roll for the announcer to put over the move.
Oh, sure. I'll spend 1 momentum.
So.
Oh no, you don't have to roll for the announcer. You just do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's just something you can do.
Yeah, but it's just the way you
to the next result level. Yeah. Okay, so So give me a quick description of the Earth Flattener. Is it like a forward splash, like Eddie? Are we doing like Eddie Guerrero, Val Venis, or are we doing like a reverse one, like a Vader bomb?
Oh, I don't know enough wrestling to answer that. But I'm open to suggestions.
If here's the turnbuckle, right? You got you jumping off. Are you going like forward and landing like that, or the other one is it's referred to as the Vader bomb. He sort of like climbs up halfway and then sort of jumps off and goes backwards.
Oh. Yeah, I do love the idea that I turn to the audience first. That I turn around and it's always
so then you'd want to do the Vader bomb one so that you can sort of stand up there like look at
I want to stand up there and be like goodbye world, because it also gives that great opportunity sometimes while my back is turned for the circumstance to change.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely going for the Vader bomb then. To turn into the audience before I leap back, like the leap of faith.
Mm-hmm. So, my God, he crushed him flatter than. I don't want to give him the credit of referencing the theory he believes in, because we hear at what's the name of the promotion again?
Oh, I love the idea that every time I come on, like the announcer always like the views of Edgewalker do not represent the views of the World Wrestling.
Remember, I don't think we came up with a name for the actual promotion. We came up with a name for
Is it Worldwide Wrestling?
No, because that's technically taken. I think we were like WWA, like Wrestling Wide Association.
It was Beggartok Wrestling. It was BGW or something like that, or BBW or something like that.
Because
BBW?
I don't know.
Big Beggartok Wrestling.
Oh, no, yeah, BWL. Yeah, the Beggartok Wrestling.
BWL. We here at BWL do not we here at BWL believe in science and do not agree with the views of Mr. Edgewalker, but you can't deny how devastating that move is. Excuse me.
Canonical cost.
Yeah. That is brought to you by the announcer Alsthma. Yeah, just like there was such a you can't imagine a more devastating move in all of BWL than the Earth Flattener. So that'll bump it up to a full hit.
And
neat.
What happens on your finishing move at the end? What's your at the highest level?
You pull off a win. Choose whether you or your opponent gains one audience. Sorry, I gotta be selfish here. I gotta make a clean entrance back on the scene because I need this post-match interview to call out Charles Wilde.
Yeah, and Suave. So what's your reaction to getting the Earth Flattener?
Definitely pain and pretending to be knocked out, I think.
Yeah, the hand stops reaching and just goes.
But also like all of the limbs go when it first lands.
Yeah. And I'm just like stomping on the pills that have gotten on the mask, like grinding them into powder.
Of course, he's an anti-vaxxer too. What the fuck?
You
don't need these antidepressants. They're just a crutch.
Get this medicine out of here.
All right, you say anything for the end of it?
You said you were going to call Charles Wilde out, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So while I'm over him on the pinfall, it's like today it was the Suave, but Charles Wilde, you're next. You're gonna be the second on this pile of bodies I'm gonna stack up on my way to the title. Chuck Wilde, you won't be able to stand up when I'm done with you. I'm gonna flatten you just like I did the Suave, and I'm gonna rip that wild little smile right off your face. I'm gonna turn it upside down, just like this man's world. Take some of these, I say, picking up one of the pills. You're gonna need them.
Are you saying this to the camera, or are you saying this to the ramp?
This is the camera.
Okay, saying it to all right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, roll plus look for your cutting your promo.
That's a 9. I'll spend a momentum to put it to a 10.
All right, you get to choose 2 from the 7 to 9 list.
Let's see. Make creative book you in a match. Me and Chuck Wild. They come out to respond to my promo.
Oh, okay.
I could also take the extra heat if that's more.
No, I can respond. I can have Charles. I can have Charles Wild respond. So,
Can I pitch something?
sure.
The announcer rips off his own face. And underneath is Charles Wild. He was here the whole time. Like a Scooby-Doo mask.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So, Altsma stands up, takes off his headset, and sort of walks into the ring where Edge is going off, and then just sort of does the whole like pulls off the latex mask, and underneath it is Charles Wild.
Charles is one of the faceless men. A man has no desire but to kill you with wrestling.
Undoes the button down shirt where he's wearing a what
Singlet?
No, he's the kind of guy. He's one of these guys that wears kind of like casual clothes to the ring. I was gonna say he's from Massachusetts, but he definitely wouldn't wear a Red Sox shirt in New Jersey, not unless he wanted to die.
He's wearing a Penguins. A Bruins jersey.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Like wearing a Bruins t-shirt, just like with the big B logo on it underneath. But he's stepping up behind Edge, so Edge doesn't see him. It's basically to try to get that cheap pop from the crowd of like, yeah, no, I mean, like you want to call me out? What's up, kid? And actually, that's. I'm gonna call it. That's his. That's Charles Wild's catchphrase is "What's up, kid?"
roll
so he's like
roll plus audience. We'll see if that pops the crowd.
Going up with a microphone, just taking off the thing. All right, let's see. Audience. That is a 7.
They get +1 momentum. The audience, whoa!
Going up with the microphone behind him,
like startles me.
What's up, kid?
Like staggering back as I like get up to my feet, and like point,
you're a little jumpy there. You how's your neck? Like that was a pretty nasty hit you took a couple weeks back.
Yeah, it was. I've been thinking recently about maybe taking a little bit of revenge for what was done to me. I'm gonna say like crack my neck from side to side. Feeling all better now, though.
Clearly, full range of motion there. I like it. So you want a little revenge, huh?
Maybe. And I think maybe I will change my want to overshadow the main event to revenge.
Okay. So I'm 100% for this, but if you really wanted proper revenge, if you really wanted to stick it to me, you'd use all the tools at your disposal, right? Everything you could imagine, every possibility that. Hold on, what am I doing? I have a microphone. I can do this. You'd use every tool at your disposal, right? You'd have. You're clearly a rather gifted technical wrestler. I saw you doing the whole, feint in and out thing. That was impressive. I like that. That's the classic stuff. I like it. But like, if you had, say, I don't know, tables, ladders, a couple of chairs, you'd use those, right?
More au natural guy. I don't need any help. I don't need weapons to destroy a man like you, Chuck. Chaz.
Go ahead, Charles. Go ahead. Roll your promo.
Promo. What is promo again? Is that a look?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, hang on just a second. Where is... There it is. That is a 7.
All right. Do you want to... Well, you got your choices there. You can add +1 heat with the subject. You can add a stipulation to the relevant match. The other two are essentially...
It sounds like you want a hardcore, right?
Well, that's... See, I was setting that up. Like, one of my moves as a hardcore is tables, ladders, and chairs, oh my. Spend 1 momentum to add the hardcore stipulation to any match you're booked in.
So you can just do that.
I can do that automatically.
Okay. You want to take the heat then?
Yeah. I'll take the heat. So is that when I get +1 heat with heals? Is that every time I gain heat? Or...
No, it just means when you start off, you automatically have a +1 with heal when you figure out your heat.
All right. So
at this point, Mr. Jones runs up and goes, "Guys, not tonight. This can't happen tonight. But 2 weeks from now, Toledo, Ohio, at the Toledo Sports Arena." Which, out of character, that's literally what it's called. It's the Toledo Sports Arena because they have no... Toledo, Ohio.
Good on them. Things should be named what they are.
We don't need a cryptocurrency arena or TD Garden. It's which, when said with the Canadian accent, sounds hilarious. It's TD Garden.
2 weeks.
Perfect.
December
the Midwest,
17th.
Just the way I like it.
Whoa. All right. Well, so Mr. Jones, if I may, I feel like it's only appropriate that we give old Edgy here every opportunity that he desires, right? Like, give him every chance that, like, give him every benefit, every advantage that we can provide. And by that, he should be able to pin me anywhere on his flat earth, right? And, if he happens to pin me on a pot that has, an area with some utensils that could possibly be utilized, that might make for a nice advantage for him, right?
And your move automatically adds those stipulations?
I spend a momentum and automatically get to add hardcore.
Yeah, when he looks over at you, Ed, you can, like, he's got his game face on as he takes his cigar, but you can also see that there's that worried look in his eyes that's there for just a moment and goes, "I hope you're ready for what you asked for, kid." Hardcore match. You actually see his fingers shaking a little bit as you can almost see insurance premiums scrolling by his eyes. He just goes, "Hope you're ready for what you asked for, kid. Toledo, Ohio, one of the flattest places on earth. You're gonna go to ground, or Mr. Wild will not be rising from it." And as he goes, heads off, we'll then switch to Titanium and Monet. Yep.
If I would like a behind the scenes moment, okay. If I like once we get back behind the curtain.
Can we hit those two first?
Yeah.
And then we'll
Yep. Go for it.
Yeah. So before the two of you have a promo before they go into a match. Before this happens, Mr. Jones kind of comes back and is just like, "All right, so what we've got at the end of it, we've got right now Monet and Titanium. We got the two of you taking on the Suave and Edge Walker at the edge of the end of the night."
We are fighting the Suave.
Hmm?
We are fighting the Suave.
Well, first we're going to have we'll give you two a promo. It's going to be Monet. You're going to be taking on Charles Wilde here next. Titanium, I want you to consider this a possible run-in to bring you two together for that final match.
Monet and I.
Yes.
I will crush you. You do realize that, yes?
Save it for the promo, kid.
Okay.
All right, and kind of cuts in, and you've got the two of you are there. Mr. Jones kind of Titania, what kind of chance do you think Monet has against Charles Wilde?
Against Charles Wilde. Considering what he did to Edge, not much. He's a little man. He is little. He is like a bug. I crush him, I put him in pocket, I carry him around like Lucky Charm. Little leprechaun man. That is Monet. So Charles Wilde will take him to ground, I think.
The camera shifts to show Monet standing right there.
No offense. You know this. You're a tiny person.
Sorry, I did not see you there.
You're so small, you hide behind small plants. I put you in jar and I carry you from city to city to wrestle you. I wrestle you against like ants.
One, extremely hurtful to me. But if I say anything about it, people will say I have a Napoleon complex.
No, that isn't true. Napoleon was actually quite a bit taller than you.
I'm just fuming.
So off character, I'm actually listening to a podcast about Napoleon right now. Very interesting stuff. But yes, he was taller than you.
Wait till I tell my uncle about this.
You think I am scared of Dick Bruiser? I do not have a dick to bruise.
Besides, I don't need it to go up against you or Charles Wilde, two people who don't understand that this is, first of all, a sport, but second of all, entertainment. We don't need injuries of any of us.
Is wrestling. Wrestling is a sport.
Yes, but we don't need to be putting people in the hospital. You think Cincinnati didn't want to see Edge Walker last week, but they couldn't because he was out on injury?
Edge Walker is a very funny man, but is not an athlete. He is a entertainment. But that is not what wrestling is. This is a sport. This is hardcore. Wild understands that. Suave understands that. Edge knows the risks.
I'm just saying, not everything is a fucking UFC match. People are here for the entertainment as well.
People go to UFC for the entertainment as well.
Does the UFC have a guy who not pretends, kayfabe, sorry. Does the UFC have a fucking flat earther? I mean, they probably do, but like they don't advertise it.
You would be surprised what some UFC fighters actually believe. The shit that they put in their bodies is disgusting, really.
That's
Titanium.
fair.
Titanium, you got any tips for Monet going up against Wilde?
Pray. Just pray. Wilde is something to behold. I respect them quite a bit.
Let's have you both go ahead and look for kind of promo.
1 second. Where's my rolling dice thingy? What is it, 2d6?
Yeah, plus your look.
That's 4. That's 2.
Oh wait, it's plus look.
Yeah, you gain +1 momentum. It doesn't quite connect.
Me?
Yeah.
Or her?
No, for you. You gain +1 momentum. Doesn't quite connect, but you gain momentum.
That tracks.
And for Monet?
This game is absolutely absurd, and I love it.
6. Same thing. This whole thing kind of flops a little bit. Like you're not hearing the audience with the reaction you were hoping while it plays while you're getting ready. But you do gain +1 momentum.
Good enough.
So yeah,
business boy versus Russian lady doesn't really make that much sense anyway.
All right. Next match is going to be Charles Wilde and Monet. You're both able to I guess Monet. How do you enter? What happens when you enter?
I think, did we not decide that it was Money, Money, Money by ABBA last time?
Money, money, money. No, that's the wrong thing. Yeah.
Money,
I think
money,
so.
money. It's so funny. In a rich man's world.
Yeah, I think it's just me. I think I finally got one of those I saved up and got those fake cash guns. Each one does get you a discount at the concession stand though 10% off. And I'm just like shooting that into the air as I'm walking down.
Just shooting dollar bills. It's kind of like when a server gets the $100 bill sticking out, and it's like $100 bill, good for Jesus. It's not an actual $100 bill.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so it's just that to money, and I'm just like, and the crowd is pretty pumped because they do think it's real money, and I'm just like, yeah.
You definitely hear like, oh yeah, like the crowd is going nuts. You hear the ones around you though, they're oh, because they kind of catch the stuff and realize what it's not.
All the money has Monet's face on them.
And then, Wild, you get to cut your promo and do your entrance.
So, in all the excitement, I kind of forgot that I was going up against Monet Matters tonight. I was a little excited. Edge Walker's back. He's a good little punching bag. But I know I got to play this one straight. I got to play this one's no weapons, no wild ride, no nothing like that. But we gotta. I come from a time when money can't buy a good show. Like you have to put your blood and your sweat and your tears into it. So let's see how much they can put on their tab for tonight. And as a promo, that is a 6.
6. Go ahead. It doesn't quite connect again. Hit plus 1 momentum. Like the audience does not seem like they're beefed up for the two of you.
Okay.
And then backstage, there's a quick intercut. And I think did you wanted to do a thing first from before?
Oh yeah, no, I wanted to do a behind the scenes thing. I actually wanted to check in on Edgar. Just say like, hey man, I'm really sorry about that spot a couple weeks ago. It's
fine.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right. Yeah, trust me. Like when we get to Toledo, no crazy shit like that. No last minute thing. We're gonna plan it out. Like we'll make sure the spots are something that it's not gonna like. Might be a table, and I'll have the hockey sticks. Like you can wail on me with those. It'll be a good time.
Yeah. We'll make sure we plan it out this time because I don't know I don't go in for I know the moment if it was all in the moment, right? But it
was a last minute thing. I should have run it by you ahead of time. It's not going to happen again.
Yeah. I feel like I'm still like a little sore about it. So I'm like, it better.
Understandably. All right. But, so yeah. And then, so I'll make my way out to the ring for my match. I will come out with the shopping cart full of stuff, but I'm going to leave it at the top of the ramp. Cause it'll be coming out like, oh wait, nope. Gotta put this one aside. His Charles Wild's entrance music is what's the name of the song again? Because I had this picked out. Stand Up by the Prodigy. It's kind of like horns and like it's like horns and exciting, and it's a fun kind of thing. And the crowd will put like W's up for Wild. You'll see a couple of shots of people like going like with the beat of the music, kind of doing the W's up. As I walk down the ramp, I'm gonna give like some of the fans like high fives as I go by, and just get into the ring and get ready for my match. It's
The two things happen here. Backstage at one point, Mr. Jones kind of like comes over to Titania and goes, consider doing a run-in on this match so you can set up you and Monet working together in that final match. And let you know, you can it's possible where you can interrupt the match in progress, run in and interrupt what's going on. And Suf, do you want to take announcer for this one?
Yeah, or do you want to, or Sean, do you want to do a duo announcers?
Oh yeah,
Yep,
I'll get up on there with you.
And the announcers they can be your wrestler, but they could also be you can make up an announcer. We've got a couple I think listed on the Notion. Whatever you want to do there.
My announcer is going to be called Steve, and it's going to sound like there's a second name, but it never comes.
and you're up there with the Reverend Dr. Jack Thunder. Used to be a wrestler in this league, now retired.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Why don't we start with Monet? We'll give you start off with the control here.
All right. I think we're just gonna run in head first, or rather arm first, for a clothesline, which is more of like a crotch line for me.
So Charles will take the bump. It catches him like right in, like catch it, like you said, it's a clothesline, but it's really going to hit like more in like square that like right at the solar plexus. And he'll take the bump backwards but like sort of quickly get back up to his feet again and get ready for another shot. And like probably try to move in to try to get some offense in, but is basically leading you in for like, come at me with another one of those. Like
Okay.
if you want to go for the hard and fast offense, go for the hard and fast offense.
I mean, hell yeah.
Say what you want about Monet. He may be small, but he's going for speed. You haven't met him if you go fast enough.
Size hurts, speed kills, Steve.
Also, I cannot stress how badly out of shape I am.
You or Monet?
I was going to say you yourself or Monet.
Monet. I'm
Okay.
also not in great shape.
Yeah.
All right.
-2 to body.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm good at, I'm gonna be honest. But you say you're open for another one, then
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna go in again, but maybe try to like throw in some kicks this time.
Okay.
How would that work? I don't know. Tripping?
Yeah, you could go for like sort of a clothesline and then sort of put your if you're clothesline with your right arm, you could sort of put your right leg behind my right leg and sort of like trip me at the same time. So you
Yeah,
trip
so.
and sort of like it's sort of a clothesline takedown.
Yes.
And so yeah, I'll just take the bump again and get back up a little bit slower and just try to go for a clinch, just sort of like clinch up and push you into the turnbuckle, into the corner.
Ooh.
But just like Suave and Edgar used earlier, it's going to be one of those opportunities to go like, all right, where do we go from here? Suplex, push me back. What do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna like lean in a little bit and let you do whatever the hell you want, because I am
Okay.
aware of my thing, which is people like seeing me have the shit beat out of me.
All right. So I'll keep you pinned against the turnbuckle.
I was going to say, are you? Do you want to hand the narration over to him? That'll give you. Do you have any momentum right now?
I have one.
Okay. Because right now you've got the control, so you would right now be kind of going into like a finishing move thing. You can also voluntarily hand it over if you want, or you could be going into your going into the role for the wrestling on this one.
I'll hand it over. It's cooperative, is it not? Hey.
So I'm gonna have you so from there, I'm gonna reach over and reach under and sort of give you a hip toss and just sort of so you get slammed in the middle of the ring.
Oh.
Why don't we go ahead and make a wrestling roll?
Okay. Which one is that going to be, for body or?
You can also be with heat because either body or heat, whichever one, because it's also working with your opponent.
What is? We'll go with the heat, I guess. That is going to be an 8.
You get to choose whether to retain control or give the match back to Monet and then take +1 momentum.
I'll give momentum. I'll give it back to Monet. And take the momentum. So in that case, like when it's less of a slam in the middle of the ring and more like a roll. So that like the way you're not hitting it like that. You sort of hit it like a roll and are able to sort of get back to your feet. And like it's basically both wrestlers to their corners. And it's one of those. This happens in wrestling a fair bit. Like they'll do that and then just sort of square off a little bit, and the audience will be like, very impressive, very good, like great job, like a great display of athleticism, and then you get started again. It's a reset, for lack of a better term.
Oh yeah, Charles, I hope you don't mind this, but I kind of want to open this up so that you can do your thing, which is I would like to like kind of flip onto my stomach and crawl towards the edge of the ring.
Okay.
Well, I imagine while you're kind of like, yeah, like somewhere like not paying attention. And I would like to pull up out of the side of the ring a briefcase. And I kind of like am behind you, just kind of like to the audience. And I like kind of open it to show that the briefcase is not full of paperwork or money. It is full of, I don't know, rocks. What's fun? Gold.
Honestly, the briefcase by itself is like you don't have to prove that there's anything in wrestling. Like especially if it's a metal briefcase. That's something that you can gimmick up to look impressive, but it's really made of like a cookie sheet.
But I do love if you open it and it's got like gold bars in there.
Yes, yes.
And maybe it's like lit up like the Pulp Fiction cave.
Oh yeah. I actually didn't think of it as metal, but now it is metal. And I'm going to close that and come up behind you. I think I'm like completely in your peripheral vision, but I'm just going to like be like, hey, whapa!
Okay.
Mone's going for the sucker punch with the briefcase.
Really gave him a golden opportunity there.
The crowd's not going wild anymore.
So yeah, no, just shot right to the head. Wait, head or back? Are we doing unprotected headshots here?
I'm doing back.
Back. Okay,
I
so
do
just like
hit people in the dick, but the head's a precious part of the body.
Okay.
Also a
Father
part of the
before
body.
him.
You had your children.
Just yeah, take it in the back. Drop to my knees and just start like basically start my own like crawl to the corner, trying to sell like this hurt like hell.
Yeah. I think I'm also going to ham it up while you do that because I want you to get to that shopping cart.
Okay. Where's the ref? Where's the ref in this? I mentioned that this is a. I love that. I love that. That is beautiful.
Oh, yeah,
and the crowd goes mild.
So I would say, do you
Monet's
Monet, do you like knock the ref out of the way as you hit Wild? Because if the ref was maybe facing Wild's direction,
because I mentioned that this was like a regular match. There's like no weapons. That's why I left the cart up at the top of the ramp.
Oh shit! I thought you had left it closer. Damn it.
No, yeah, it was one of those things like I bring it out, it's like because I have it here, guys, and then I mean it's absolutely a Chekhov's gun, but it's
Tiana,
like
what if the run-in is pushing the cart down the ramp?
Does the ramp go into the ring?
Yes. Well, it leads like right to the floor in front of the ring.
Okay.
Oh yeah. What if what if
ramp as in like downhill?
What if Chuck gets out of the ring and he's going for his ramp? He's going for his cart, but like as he's getting to it, Titanium comes out and pushes the cart down the ramp into him.
No, I'm here. I'm just gonna jump in like to fight Monet.
No,
you could bring the cart with you.
You will be fighting. You and Monet will be a tag team in the final thing.
Oh,
that's what he was asking you to set up because the two of you will be working together against two other people at the end.
All right.
All right. Come to your baby boy's rescue.
Actually, something that I would like to do, because this is definitely, I would definitely consider this enduring humiliation, because being hoisted by my own petard and then having, the W turned into the M. Actually, in this case, I would like to use my move, Are You Not Entertained? When you suffer gross injury, endure humiliation, or go down in the face of overwhelming odds, roll plus real. On a 10 plus, I gain 1 momentum and pick 1. On a 7 to 9, pick 1. And there's a whole list of things that I can do here. And that is a 4. On a botch, they are not entertained. Lose 1 audience and gain 1 momentum.
Oh, did I think it in 0 audience?
That puts me down to 0 audience.
Well, you'll immediately get an advancement, which you have to use the gain +1 audience advancement.
Yep.
Which
wait, you just have to get 1 audience back before the end of the game, the session, right?
True. Yeah, unless you can think of a way to get it back.
Yeah, maybe if you can win your match.
I mean, I would technically win the match by disqualification. If they're if both Monet and Titanium are attacking me, then I would win by DQ. But what it would mean is basically what I would have to do is turn the run-in from Titania around, and I would basically have to. The match is over, so like any fight that happens now, it's more personal. So, but if I can just hit like my finishing move or something like that, then I might be able to gain the audience back.
It's not over till it's over.
Well, yeah. That's the face move, right? You can do the face move, expose villainous behavior to book a cheater to lose a match.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, but I do that.
So, what do I roll for that?
It just costs 2 momentum to do.
Or just okay, and I've got that now. So I get hit in the head with this briefcase. I go down, probably bleeding a little bit. Actually, do we want to roll for that move? That hit?
Yeah, we do your wrestling move there with.
That would be real, I think. Or hold on, let's see. What do you think? Body, look, real, or it wouldn't be work?
It could be work if they're subverting because it was a non-hardcore match.
Look, I'm just trying to get your hot sauce in the ring with me. Is that so wrong that I want you to pin me down and make me eat hot sauce?
This game is getting kinky.
I was going to say, great sentences taken out of context. It's
Monet's discovered something about himself.
So, all right. So, remind me again, is each of us rolling a die then, or one of us rolling for the?
So I think on here, if you want to do it, is just Monet, make your wrestling move, which I think here probably plus work. It does subvert what would happen next, and then Wild can essentially use the baby face, use that momentum to then disqualify it. I don't know if Titanium wants to do a run in on that, but yeah. Monet,
I'm trying to find the window.
Yeah, Monet, I would go ahead and make your roll.
Oh, 2d6 or
2d6. In this case, probably plus work.
0. Oh no. Oh no, wait. Actually, hold on a second. Okay, never mind. Read it wrong. Only a 7.
All right.
I thought it was 2 6s for a second. And I was like, oh shit. And nope, 7 more reflects me.
So before Charles takes it, do you want to hand over control and then gain +1 momentum?
That would put me at 2, right? I could use the momentum.
Okay. And then Charles, I guess you're doing the. Are you?
Sorry, Titanium.
We'll assume that the ref got knocked like just to the side a little bit and is getting back up.
Yep. The ref always takes forever to get back up. So I take the shot and sort of like I'll tumble out of the ring. Like I'll take the shot, hit the knee, hit my knees, and go between the bottom two ropes and tumble out onto the floor, and just sort of get up, selling like, all right, and then look over to the ref and see that the ref is down, and just sort of look out to the crowd. The ref's down, and just sort of like run back up the ramp and grab the shopping cart. I feel like this would be the window for Titanium to run in.
I stride in.
You're waiting for me, basically.
Yeah. I stride in, and as you like ramp up to the shopping cart, I come behind you, I grab your shoulder, and I flip you off the platform.
Okay.
First of all, go ahead and roll plus heat with Charles.
Is that Titania?
My God!
My God!
Rolling, Michael?
Yep.
2d6?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Boop, boop, boop. Plus heat. Since I don't have, we didn't do any numbers. I should have only one heat with Charles, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So 7.
7. You gain, your target gains plus 1 heat with you, and then they get to pick one.
The announcers get to do a thing to bump up something
Oh,
by a category, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bump it up.
So while yelling, it's Titania, she's between Charles and the cart. Gonna try and like amp up whatever you're doing there.
All right. Yeah, you've been put over. So Titania, that takes you to a 10 plus. You both gain plus 1 heat with each other.
All right.
And Sarah, you get to pick one from the list. You attack them in the ring. This books them as the winner, as their opponent gets disqualified for your outside interference. Or you distract them from outside the ring and their opponent takes control of the match. Does not change the outcome, but you're booked into a grudge match. Or shove the ref, start a brawl, or otherwise interfere that the match cannot continue. This books the match in the contest. You both take plus 1 momentum.
I think I'm going to distract so Monet can get the upper hand. You want a real fight? You want a real fight? You pick on me, not a little man over there. Little man, you do not pick on. I have beef with little man. You do not hurt him.
That hands it over to Monet.
Damn. Charles, where are you at right now?
Or Charles, are you also, the cheating has happened, so if you use your baby face, let us know.
Yeah, no, let's I'm gonna use we're gonna meta this. It's not gonna be my own action. I'm gonna spend the 2 momentum to basically have the ref come to at this moment.
Yeah, the ref kind of gets up, and I'm guessing probably looks over and sees Monet still having the briefcase.
Oh yeah, probably.
What's that?
Well, at the very least, it's at my feet. Just a normal briefcase, not used for wrestling.
Okay, goes down and is this hair?
And blood?
Just normal briefcase hair. You're telling me you don't have hair on your briefcase?
And do they do whistle in wrestling, or is he just like call it disqualification?
They'll just like they'll look over to the bell and just like wave their hands and just be like, nope, it's over.
And the ref's trying to disqualify Monet. That's not going to go down well with the crowd, is it, ref?
I don't think so.
So the bell rings.
Mm-hmm.
At which point Charles knows all bets are off. Titania, you're standing between him and the cart.
Monet. Oh, yeah.
Oh, or have you made it to the ring?
I'm on the ramp still between him and the cart.
Okay. Between Charles and the cart, or between Monet and the cart?
I think probably Charles and the cart, or
yeah.
Charles. Yeah, Charles.
Or are you?
I ran up the ramp and kind of whipped you off of it.
No, that's right. Yeah, that's right too. So I'm gonna hop back up, like basically just sort of like pull myself back up onto the platform behind Tatiana, grab the cart, and ride it down the ramp to the ring. just like blowing right past her.
Do you run me over or no?
No, just past you.
Okay. All right.
And as I'm going down the ramp, I'm just like, bye.
I could say go ahead and roll. I think for athletic feat there.
Okay.
Roll plus body.
That is an 8.
8. It's a cool move, but you show the strain. You get +1 momentum in either. You do it, but it hurts. You have to forfeit your next scheduled match when you recover, or someone steps in to cover for you, and you pull it off with their help. If it's another player wrestler, they gain +1 momentum. As you start to head down, is it maybe not as...
I feel like, well, as I start to head down, no, you know what it is? I'm not able to stop the cart in time, so it actually like hits the ring, and that has basically makes me stop short, so the bar goes into my stomach and just sort of like, ow.
Imagine it had one dodgy wheel like every shopping cart does.
Yeah. I think Monet would be able to basically distract. Like by sort of like overselling the notion of like, oh shit, he's got the cart, and like, or maybe like arguing with the ref or something like that, like basically making a scene in the ring to like bring the attention away from the oops that Charles just made.
Yeah, Monet, do you cover for that?
Oh yeah, I can cover for it. If anything, I'd like to try to like make it more like that I did something to make you hit the ropes. Like as you hit the ropes, I like kind of like grab you by the shoulders and like backflip you into the ring. Like this was our plan all along.
Okay. All right. So
just giving Charles some time then to just recover from probably getting the wind knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously, I'm show loading while you're just like, and then like still got it.
So who's got who has control of the match now?
No, at this point it's essentially over because it's been disqualified.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's those last moments, and it's probably
all right. They probably have a couple because the action is going to continue to continue happening. There'll be like a couple other refs come down to try to like break it up, like someone like holds on, like is holding Monet back, and another one's like checking on Charles, see if he's okay, and
yeah, so they kind of rush and start to break it up.
Titania like holding Charles by the collar and like running in the air. Tiny little man.
Oh, you sort of grab up.
I grab Monet. And I'm just kind of like holding him, and he's like running in the air, like.
I was like, did the air kicks, doing the little air kicks, like, oh, yeah.
Steve, I gotta tell you, this match got out of hand fast.
It really did, Brev. That's I can't imagine the last time I saw a card getting involved. That's what we want, 87, 88? You were around then.
Oh yeah, we did a lot of crazy things back in the day, but man, I've never seen a match get DQ'd that fast. Ref was really on his game today.
It's a shame there's only one of them. It looks like it's going to take all four of them to separate up this fight. We'll be back after this spot from our sponsor.
Yep, actually, the very next thing from our sponsor, it cuts to something. This will be Titania and Suave earlier. We cut to the two of you. You are at Fountains of Philadelphia.
Oh, I was hoping it was going to be Schmitty's Auto Upholstery.
Fountains of Philadelphia is a place that they sell big. Have you heard of Fountains of Wayne?
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
Oh,
it's Fountains of Wayne, Indiana.
No, Fountains of Wayne is in New Jersey.
I thought it was the band.
No, the band is the band is named because the funny thing was, when I worked at Bennigan's, we spent a week working the New Jersey State Fair, and we actually passed through Wayne, New Jersey, and Wayne, New Jersey has a place called Fountains of Wayne, which is where they got their name from. So this is fountain. Basically, it's a place that sells fountains, and they have put money in. They put money in, and they you see this guy kind of just walks up and is like, "All right, so you two are who they sent to do the commercial."
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
I understand you're used to working with crowds, doing all that kind of stuff. What's the
Do
best
we
way
wrestle
you
in the fountain? Is that what we're here for? Or?
I mean, we don't want to break anything. If we can break a fountain in there, it's going to look like our stuff sucks. And it's not. This isn't made to be wrestled in. This is made to be a fountain.
Maybe you should make stuff that doesn't suck.
It's good. It's a good fountain. It's just you don't have two professional wrestlers.
If it's good,
wrestling.
if it's good fountain, why do you need to advertise it? Isn't the fountain the advertisement enough?
Dude, that's how advertisement works. People got to find out. Hey, I would like a fountain, and say, hey, here's a place I can get a fountain. They may not.
In Russia, we do not have to advertise fountains. Fountains advertise themselves.
This is Philly.
Like the cheese?
Yes, we are famous for the cream cheese. All right, so look, what do you think the best way is to go ahead and
All right.
how would you like to
we start with
showcase your
this.
skills?
A shot of the water over the fountain, nice and close, slowly planning outward. At which point I emerge from under the water, completely shirtless, obviously, even though it's winter, and proceed to stand there and pose elegantly, like in the same pose as the statue behind me. At which point Titania comes in, flying from off screen, straight into me, and then we wrestle in the fountain.
I like it. It's a good idea. It shows how strong fountain is. If you can wrestle in fountain, anything can happen in fountain.
Exactly.
He just kind of goes over and is like, okay, how about they had one that had like a big fancy thing in the middle of it. He goes, not that one. Let's get this other one. This other one that's essentially like it has stuff that shoots up, but it's actually got like an area you could go inside of. He goes, yeah, I think this one will work. Just let him know. Fountains of Wayne. There's a 20% discount through Christmas.
Okay.
All right.
8%, not bad.
It's the end of the year. We got to make things work. You know, we're coming off pandemic.
Pandemic not a good time for fountain sales.
That's one of those luxury goods a lot of people don't pick up when you have to stay at home. You think it'd be great because you could buy a fountain and look at it and go, "Hey, look at my really awesome fountain. I'm at home all the time. I might as well see it." But people don't think
It's like
fountains,
bring the office home, buy a fountain.
right?
That is good catchphrase. Are we actually talking out the fight?
We went through the whole thing. We just kind of like what are the you two can talk about what the two of you do in that commercial that plays.
I like that idea of like Swab coming out of the fountain and me just kind of just like coming in with an elbow and just ramming him into the water.
Yeah. And I'll say, be careful of the fountain. You'll say, no, it's fine. They're 20% off.
Yes, it works.
And then the two of you wrestle in the fountain.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would, and I definitely
Is the
my
water
pills, saying
going
There's
as-
also
as-
10% off my bear pills.
Pills for bears?
Suave brand bear pills.
It's genuinely not
Oh.
clear.
That has to be one of the merch that you sell is a T-shirt with a bottle of pills that just says Suave brand bear pills
Yeah.
with a mustache on it. An actual mustache, not a picture of a mustache. An actual mustache on the bottle.
Yeah. And then just that as like a drone slowly pans away to the wrestling match, getting smaller and smaller inside the fountain.
Fountains of Philadelphia.
Some reason this is making me really hungry.
If you each want to roll for kind of promo, go roll plus look.
I don't know why, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
Thinking about cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
Is my look? My
Honestly,
look.
it's like,
is-
I
that's
want like a
4.
hamburger.
You said what?
I would love to try a Philly
That's a
cheesesteak
4.
one day. It's on the
Go-
list. That's a 9.
Okay, go ahead, Sarah. You can go ahead and add momentum. For 9, the ones that make most sense here. Do you want a +1 heat with Titania?
Yeah, I think that'll be fun.
All right. We cut away from the commercial. Now at this point, we're gonna have one more interview and then the tag team match with 4 of you. We cool taking about a 5-minute break for bathroom break and such before that.
Sure.
Sounds
Alright.
good.
All right, we will be back in about 5 minutes.
All right.
All right. And I think Sean, you said you had a scene you wanted to do.
Yeah. Like sort of like backstage with Tatiana. I'm like trying to get your attention. She's like, hey, that I think that went really good, but I had an idea. I just like for next time. What if you were inside the cart rather than just like what if you were hidden inside the cart? You popped out, right?
How are we supposed to move the cart? If I am inside the cart, I cannot move the cart.
Yeah. You pop out of the cart. You know, he comes to get you up at the cart, and you've been inside it the whole time. You leap out, and then there's like weapons and stuff flying everywhere. Like,
is this on camera?
It's a little.
Is this on camera or
no? This is backstage.
Okay,
okay,
so just off camera. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I'm like trying to give Tatiana like pointers on her act, basically, like unsolicited.
I don't know. That sounds. I'd rather just punch him in the head.
Yeah, like I respect what you got going. Like I know you came in from MMA. Yeah, so you got the talent, you got the athleticism. Nobody questions that. But this right here, it's about showmanship, right? It's about entertaining. It's about you got to really punch it up.
Do you want me to pop out of the cart like a girl popping out of a cake?
Yeah, like no, but also yes, kind of. I guess the concept is kind of similar. Yeah.
I appreciate this, Mr. Walker. I appreciate this. But I logistically speaking, getting into the cart and moving the cart are two different things.
Right, but you could start in the car and get out of the.
I'm sorry. If he's pushing, I am big lady. I am quite large. He would feel me in the cart if he was pushing the cart.
Right, but he would know you were in the cart, but he would pretend not to know because it's the show.
It's fake. Yes.
Well, no, it's not. It's not. Well, we don't say that. We don't. It's not fake.
They're not on camera. It is fake.
It's heightened.
I have never broken.
It's fake. Meanwhile, Charles is over here mopping up the blood from getting a briefcase to the forehead.
It's mostly fake.
All I'm saying fake. Is, to try it sometime. Just go a little wild.
Live life on the wild side.
I get the joke. That is funny. That is funny. I will try. I will. We can look into it.
And he kind of like awkwardly stands around for a moment and says, break a leg out there to the tag match. It's good luck. Good luck. Don't break a leg.
How tall is Edge?
He's kind of like I feel like he's sinewy, stringy. Maybe he's like, you're huge, right?
I'm like 5. I think canonically Tatiana's 5'11".
Okay, all right. We're about the same height then. I feel like he's like average height. Maybe he's like a little taller than you. He's kind of like stringy, sinewy.
I pat him on the head a little bit, like, thank you for your help. I appreciate it. You're not a little man, but you're a little man, Not a little, just little.
I'm narrow.
Yeah, little.
I'm wiry.
Wiry. Love that movie.
And like kind of nod like, good luck out there, and sort of like
good luck to you. Good luck to you too. Do not let your neck get broken again. That is bad for business. Yes.
It didn't break. It didn't break it. That was Chuck's fault.
Yes.
Yeah. So at which point, Mr. Jones kind of like popped back and goes, "We have a slight change in the tag teams for the final match."
All right.
He goes, "It's going to be you two versus Monet and the Suave."
Oh, what is Charles okay?
No, Charles is good. We're just saving you two for the 17th.
Right.
And I am
Okay.
fighting Monet now.
Yep.
Enough.
I was looking forward to being your little purse dog.
I kind of like turn and look at Tatiana. It's like, oh, we're fighting together now.
Yes. Will be good. We'll take them down.
Okay.
I can take on Suave, and you can take on the little man.
And
Yeah,
he goes, save this for a moment, and kind of like the couple guys with camera comes in as he heads over to get Suave and Monet. The two of you, as the camera kind of, and there's like you kind of hear like an explosion taking place on stage as the stuff is going, and then they take a look at the two of you, get the cameras up, and you'll see what happens first before you guys cut your promo together. Mr. Jones comes, Suave Monet. I got you two taking on Titania and Edge. Your second chance, Suave.
You know, I might have to put Edge back into hospital.
Listen, man. Just
Sorry,
careful about his neck.
Please. I didn't catch any of that.
Oh, sorry, man. Just careful about his neck, okay? Oh.
Hit him in the neck. Got it.
Are we
Just
coming
kidding.
through?
I love this business. We'll be careful.
I think Sue for you.
Go for his Achilles neck.
Oh, yeah, all right. He goes. All right, you two go on the stage. Show him what you got.
All right.
What's
Edge's
like
out?
for you two?
What's Edge's entrance music?
Oh yeah, it's like I don't have a song picked out, but I do know it's like over the top, like heavy metal guitars, explosions, loud, like super melodramatic.
Nice.
And Charles, they asked Charles to be the announcer for this one, especially since you're going to be going up against Edge coming up.
Yeah, happy to be here on the desk with you guys. I mean, again. And hey, and thanks again for letting me do that little that pop earlier.
Not a problem.
So Charles Wilde's music hits, but he's obviously coming out not ready to wrestle. So when he makes to the thing, when he makes his way to the announce desk, someone holds it there. There's someone in a sign with someone out there with a sign or two signs right next to each other. What's up and Ked, and Ked is spelled Kehd. Which that's how it's on all of Charles's merch. It's "What's up, Ked."
Nice.
All right, Suave Monet, you'll be able to take the stage first.
I imagine that we enter like Team Rocket, like in the dark, suddenly spotlight on the two of us.
May I make a suggestion? Can All I Do Is Win be playing? Yeah,
As
like,
in the song.
oh yeah, the song.
I don't know, but yeah, sure.
Who's it by?
I don't know. All I know is the song.
It's DJ Khaled.
It's DJ Khaled. Yeah.
Okay.
Just out here, DJ.
Oh, the
Khaled!
Suffering from Success guy.
Yeah. Hates cunnilingus guy.
Yep.
That's
okay.
a shame for to be a thing that people know about you.
Okay, he doubled down. Otherwise, we
I
wouldn't
would
know about
never admit that if that
may
was
he-
true about
It's okay.
me.
The female orgasm's a myth. I'm just the one who's admitting it.
That's a good heel.
May he wear it like a scarlet.
Actually, Edge definitely is like the female orgasm is a myth.
Every woman I've been with has said, "Don't worry, it's fine." We're
Yeah,
not supposed to like it."
nobody I've ever been with has come.
It's all right. May DJ Khaled wear that brand like a scarlet letter for the rest of his days.
All right, so by the way, how's your entrance go with the?
Like
So
you
like
said,
complete, like the room goes silent and dark, and then all of a sudden at the top of the ramp, spotlight on the two of us, me facing slightly away from the rest of the audience.
and I imagine we just like bust ass all the way down the stage.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's like voguing and everything as we get down there.
Do everybody's hands go up
Yes.
and then they stay there? Okay.
Yes, because then they stay there.
Yeah.
And then they stay there.
Yeah.
Also, the money gun is back. I'm literally just imagining. You ever see that scene in DuckTales where Glomgold comes for Scrooge McDuck's presumed funeral, all dressed all in white and just busting his ass down? I imagine it like that, but tandem. Oh, I had two, so you can have my other money gun. Double money guns.
We're definitely strutting, and I'm just, occasionally shooting into the crowd. Just like handing out pills as well while I'm at it.
We can put some. Yours can be filled with coupons for your bull pills.
Yeah, absolutely. Although it's gone from bear to bull pills, but like I'm just gonna run with it as though nothing's changed.
Bear and bull pills.
Yeah.
All right, so you two hit the ring, and then for Titania and Edgar.
Ooh. Something bombastic, to be sure.
What do you think?
You're kind of like low key, right?
No, my entrance music is Titanium by Sia.
Oh, okay. But so like, so I think like what I'm
thinking like Sabaton.
I think it's something big. I think it's something like huge, because I think what I'm trying to do is like sort of push you, just like, come on, let's ham it up, let's make it like.
What is I'm thinking like big like glam metal 80s type thing. So
sure.
like
a Def
something.
What is it? What's Ballroom Blitz?
Yes. Yes.
I got entrance music for Stand Up once, and I used the from All Out of Love. It was, what are you waiting for? What are you dreaming of? And then just cheesy as fuck.
Yeah. So yeah, we entered into Ballroom Blitz.
Royalty-free versions of these songs. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and it's like, are you ready, Mick? Yeah, Andy. All right, fellas, let's go. And then I jump into the ring, like I jump over the ropes and into the ring, and so land on my feet right as the guitar riff starts.
Yeah.
All right, we get into y'all get into the ring. We will be it'll be a tag team match. Now, there's a tag team move you have. Who wants to start in the ring for each group?
Titanium hasn't been in the really gotten in the ring yet, so let's put you in there.
I can do that. Sounds good. Let me look at my tag team stuff.
Yep, and so the tag team, if you make a hot tag to your partner to bring them into a match at a critical moment, roll your heat with them. They get that result of the wrestling move. Either retain control and gain momentum, choose whether to gain momentum or retain control or botch. And then you can abandon the team by spending 2 momentum and describing how you leave your partner to the mercy of the other team. This books your team to lose, and you gain +1 heat with each other. Cool. And who starts on the other team?
Well,
can I make a suggestion? I want to call out Suave.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. I'll take on the giant lady.
I want you.
Oh, Russell.
Titanium, I'm hurt.
Later, little man.
I'll hold you to it.
Titania, we'll start off with you with control. I'll be listening. I'm just going to refill my water. Okay.
All right. So let me see. I think I start like we circle around each other, and then I'm going to get Suave in a lockup, and then swing around to a headlock and get him right there.
All right, I'm going to take that opportunity while you got me in the headlock to like jump backwards to land on you on the ground.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to take that, and I'm going to use my momentum to like flip you back, and then twist around so I can get back on my feet.
Okay. As you get up for your feet while I'm still on the ground, I'm going to go dive for your ankles.
It's a Monet move.
Yep.
And then
there's no such thing as 2 below the belt.
And then you get to do the what'll take you into the roll, and also the announcer is also able to at any point.
So now I roll. No, okay, take us into the roll. Okay, so you get through a bit by my ankles. So you're diving for my ankles, correct?
Yeah, I'm already on the ground. There's like a low.
Right. I'm trying to think.
Absolutely.
I'm going to take the opportunity, wrench one of my legs free, and just kind of kick you in the solar plexus.
Yep.
All right, do you want to make your roll?
Yeah.
Boot him.
Okay.
This feels like plus body.
And this is
probably?
plus body. All right. Ooh, which is good because my body is good. Yeah. That is a 9.
All right. You get to choose whether to hand control the match to your opponent and gain +1 momentum, or you get to retain control of the match.
I will hand control over.
All right. Take your momentum, Charles. And I guess, do you, for the announcer?
Sorry, say that again.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know if you wanted to pop in as the announcer on that.
Not just yet. Hell of a boot there. We're, not that I relish seeing a performer like Mr. Suave there take that kind of punishment.
All right, as that happens, I'm going to use that kick's momentum to sort of pick myself up against the ropes. Ideally near Monet, whilst looking to tag. Instead, I would like to throw Monet at Titania.
Cannonball special.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your heat. It's looking you're doing I guess the two things. Are you doing the hot tag?
Yeah.
But then basically throwing that in, because once a tag happens, there's a certain amount of was it like 10 seconds, 5 seconds or so where both can be in the ring?
Yeah.
And a lot of shit happens.
Like you get a few seconds of opportunity to do like a tag team move.
All right.
A 2-on-1 move.
So yeah, go ahead and roll your heat with Monet.
I think we've just got one with each other. Well, I think I need to check. Yeah. Oh no, 2 because you're a heel.
That's right. Do I need to roll or it's
Nope,
just
That's an 11.
All right.
Oh.
What that's going to mean is you're going to end up throwing in Monet. Monet, you're going to retain control of the match and gain +1 momentum as it shifts to you.
Damn.
Throwing at more than in, really.
Yeah.
Hit a motherfucker with another
It's like
motherfucker.
someone taking a squirrel and throwing it in someone's face.
Is there such thing as like a chest clothesline? Because I feel like that's what we're going for.
Oh.
Yeah, the side like when you dive at someone like at the side and like body slam them. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna body slam Titanium.
All right. I go down. I'm going to roll around and like pin you to the ground like
crossbody.
I'm gonna crossbody like if you're slamming into me, I'm gonna roll around and pin you to the ground like arms and knees on thighs type of thing and just kind of pin you there.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna try to roll up out of. Can I like roll up out of the pin?
Yeah, probably as they come through 1, 2, and then there's often a bit of a kick.
Yeah, kick out.
Yeah, like a kick where you boom and it kind of will break it on the thing, and then you can roll up out of it.
Tiny little legs.
And then because remember you're the one that has control. So what do you do to try to gain the upper hand? As you roll out of it.
I kind of want to try to like. This is going to be strange, and Titanium, let me know if this is not something that you would not allow. But I'm going to try to like, kind of get my like legs around your neck if possible.
And considering what I did last time, it's completely above board. So.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go for that while we're on the ground, because what I'm anticipating you doing is standing up because I'm so little. And then, because that gives a wider range of opportunities for you to fuck around with me.
Yeah. All right. So your legs are on my neck, and I stand up and 1 second. I'm looking at some stuff. Let's see what I can do with this.
I'm just looking at the straight jacket.
I'm
chair suplex.
I'm going to body slam you right.
I'd remember on this one though, you don't have the control of it right now. She's got control,
okay.
So it's moving towards her it's moving towards Monet making the wrestling roll. Because when one person's got control, it's usually them for a bit.
Oh no, I was gonna allow that to happen, but then kind of go back into like kind of like an arm bar or something while we're on the ground.
So that body slam where you kind of keep control and then can pop them over.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like a good show.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I get to body slam you then.
Yes.
All right, so I'm just gonna body slam you back onto the back onto the mat, and I'm gonna use that momentum to like basically flip backwards myself, like just like do a backflip over you and get back on my feet.
And then Monet, I think Monet's probably going to stop you before that because then we're going into Monet's role.
All right. Yes. I think as you're getting up, I'm going to follow in Edge's footsteps and go for the ankles.
All right, so I'll go ahead and make a wrestling. You could go with heat or body there, I think.
Probably going to go with heat, if I remember my own stats correctly.
We both got -2 to body.
Yes, I do.
Less than ideal.
Yeah, what do I have for heat with you?
It'll be on your sheet. It's whatever's on your sheet.
But I think I think we never had any, right?
No.
I don't remember us. Yeah, so it's just a 7.
Okay. 7. You keep their attention. You can choose whether to hand control of the match and gain +1 momentum or keep control.
Yeah. I can only spend momentum on like the
Any die rolls.
Oh, any die rolls.
Yep.
Oh, damn! I just thought it was for heal shit. And I have I think I have 3 or 4 momentum now. I think we're both standing. Are we on the floor now, or are we both standing at this point?
No, you
If you're at my ankles,
you're on the floor. You probably dropped.
Probably. All right.
This team really seems to be favoring the ankles here. That's some top tier ring psychology. I know a lot of people think that I don't know what ring psychology is, but hey, I've been around a bit. I know everybody thinks I just like swinging hockey sticks at people, but no, I know what ring psychology is. It's you pick a target and you hammer on it.
I went to Harvard University.
Exactly. I went to Harvard. Harvard's got a hell of a wrestling team.
Wrestling.
Harvard Community College.
It was Harvard Extension School, but it's still Harvard. It's.
I'm just gonna try to knock you off your game and get you back down on the ground. A lot of ground stuff. I'm sorry. I'm down here.
So it sounds like you're keeping control.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Can I tag in at this point?
If you want to do an interrupt, you can spend a momentum and then do a tag.
I will do that. Spend a momentum. Yes, I'm gonna tag in.
So is this from the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also going to say that was Charles breaking kayfabe. He actually did go to Harvard. Actually, Harvard educated, decided to become a wrestler.
Harvard, Indiana, but still, no one asks. All right, so you spend your momentum to take control.
Yeah.
All right, you go ahead and make your tag. You roll your heat.
All right, I'm gonna
roll your heat with Edgar.
All right, let's see what I got. And my heat with Edgar is 1. That's 7 then.
All right, you get to choose whether to hand control the match of the opponent, gain +1 momentum. You guys describe what happens, and then Edge, you get to choose either hand control and gain +1 momentum, or keep control.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to like slap behind me because I'm on the ground. I'm going to slap behind me like toward Edge, like Walker, get in here.
Yeah. I'll reach in, tag in. Like pull myself through the ropes, and as Monet's coming to do his next move on Titanium, I'm gonna just spear him. Like I'm gonna charge, I'm gonna dive tackle like right in the gut and throw you away. I'm gonna take 1 momentum. I'm gonna give control of the match back as I get up to my feet and well, what do we have here? A couple of coastal elites.
Excuse me, I'm from Tinseltown. Suave, are you good if I keep in, or do you want some?
You can keep going if you want to keep going.
Okay.
That's on the coast. I think.
I'm from Europe.
Yeah, Edge, go ahead and roll plus audience. I think that's that's
I don't know about the
get
European
crowd
coast.
going.
I don't believe in plate tectonics or continents or whatever. Okay.
Here, England is all coast. It's all touching that water.
Yeah, I'm from Paris, Shropshire.
Oh, sorry. What was your last move?
Yes, I took a momentum and I handed control back to you.
All right. Goddamn trains. I think I'm just gonna like try to Irish whip you. Just like run up and just grab you by the arm and just like.
Sure. Yeah. That's the like as you get up. Like I'm definitely too busy taunting you. You can whip me and I'm gonna bounce into the ropes and bounce off towards you.
Then straight into a clothesline. I was just trying to call that an arm bar for a second, but that's not correct.
I mean, you make a bar with your arm. I can see why it would go.
1-2, baby. I think that's just gonna go down, right? Like Irish whip into the ropes, bounce off, clothesline. I'm on my back.
Then you can give your reaction, Monet, and then make your wrestling roll.
Am I allowed to tag Suave in so Suave can get some hits in, or no?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because like that could be your thing. Because what happens is Suave would then get the result of the wrestling move from what you roll.
I'm gonna run over and
Suave.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over and one because I'm so bad at wrestling. Suave, you have to have okay body, right? I'm gonna run over and just like tag team you in and just be like, do some cool shit on the ropes.
Yeah.
Do like a moonsault or something.
All right, so Edge is on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm going to go, right, it's payback time, and begin to climb up the ropes to unflatten the earth.
Fluff the pillow that is the globe.
What goes around comes around like the earth. And I'm about to do the same dive move you did to me in last.
Monet's outside the ring writing on his hand, need more catchphrases.
Then Monet, did you roll your heat with Suave?
Yeah. So that's Monet's roll, right?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Oh, do we have heat? We have 2 now, right?
I have 2.
It would be whatever's on your.
I have nothing with him. So, but still, I keep rolling 7s. It's another 7.
All right, Suave, you can either keep control or give control over and gain 1 momentum.
I think I'm going to keep control.
Also, I have a lot of momentum if you want to turn that into like a something else. 10?
I've got like 4 as well.
We keep forgetting.
You can spend that here. You can pump that. If you got 3 momentum, you can pump that to a 10 if you want.
I don't know what a 10 does, but so let's. I'll spend 3. Let's move.
Suave, you'll keep control and gain momentum.
Okay, cool. So that puts me on 5 momentum.
Use it or lose it.
Nice. All right, I'm going to go in for that move. Do it. I'm guessing that's going to be a body move.
No. You already did it, right? That was what the roll was for.
You basically describe what it is, and then it goes. You don't have to make a roll because you get the result from Monet's roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, tell me how you slam me, baby.
Yeah. All right, I jump and stand up on the ropes and, shot for shot, recreate like someone's, not got the budget to reanimate it properly, and slam into it. And then once I'm down, I lean down on the ground, tap out. I dare you.
I'm really selling it here. I'm like rolling on the ground, like writhing, like about how much that hurt. And I'm like, I'm gonna whisper like, let's heat things up a little first.
Wait, you're getting the hot sauce.
We didn't do the hot sauce thing. Well, what about the pills? The pills.
A little bit. And also swallow a handful of pills.
Yeah, because like we didn't get to do like the Hulk out in the first match, so now it's the chance, right?
Right.
I'm just like on the sidelines, like www.suavebullpills.com. I have to imagine
Suave bull pills. Suave bull pills.
It's actually suavebullpills.edu.
Pills for Suave Bulls.
That's the domain name. It's Suave Bull Pills back dot not a scam.com.
So I'm like
Not Squarespace.
I'm like struggling to get up at this point. Like I'm taking a really long time. Like that really hurt.
Do you
so
want
you have
titanium?
time to showboat.
Yeah.
Yes. So I was thinking that like I'm gonna get scared. Like as he's like hulking out and bulking up. Like I'm gonna get scared and like and
I
I'm
put
gonna
on
get
a
you
shirt only to tear it off again.
Yeah. Like and the whole while you're showboating, I'm like seeing like oh he's on, oh he's in. I don't have the chops for this. I can't handle this. I'm like crawling to the outside and like reaching out to tag Titanium back in.
Can I pull you back in by the ankles?
Oh shit! Yes.
That I can do to stop the hot tag?
Yes.
You ain't going nowhere.
Look how fun this game
Yeah,
is.
so I was going to pull you back into the center of the ring by the ankles.
Yeah, you're dragging me like along, like we were like inches. I was inches from contact there.
Yeah. That's your move to counter that?
Yeah. I'm gonna like dig my my fingernails like into the ring and start like trying to drag myself just to the edge to try and get there. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend a momentum to take control, and I'm gonna try to hot tag Titanium into the match to save my bacon.
All right.
I've got a 9. Let's spend momentum and put that up to a 10. And yeah, so yes, so I'm gonna pull you in. How do you want to save me?
Okay, Swab, are you standing up?
Yeah.
All right. I jump over the ropes to the ring, and I literally just roundhouse kick you to the face.
And you gain
That's
a
not
momentum.
a wrestling move.
That's
Oh, sure it
do.
is.
And Titanium gains some momentum from that and control the match, I believe.
Hell,
I gain-
technically, there's a wrestler that uses it as his finishing move.
Huh. The more you know.
Yep.
Using the roundhouse.
Well, it's Malachi Black he calls it the Black Mass, and it's kind of it's a reverse roundhouse kick. It's sort of like it's spinning heel kick kind of thing, but that's pretty much all it is. What's great though is how everyone sells it. They sell it like it just knocked them stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, I
like that. So I do that, and like Swab's head goes back, and like
I wish I didn't spend that momentum because I wanted to do the heel move. I definitely wanted to cheat, like take advantage of the time where we're both in the ring to just like curb stomp in.
Oh, can we?
Yeah.
Too
So
late?
if I don't spend that momentum, it's still a 9. So you can and as long as you retain control of the match.
Well, the thing is, also remember, you can do the thing, but if it goes over to the other person, it might be you both do that for a moment, but then the other person still gains the opportunity to take this thing, because it's not all one hit. It's selling the stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you might have that moment
So I'm gonna
if you think
tag you
got
in,
it.
but I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna stay
Yeah.
in, and after you kick him in the face, I'm gonna start like stomping on him.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna get on his back and just like pull by the hair, and just like
Not the face. Stunning maker.
I'm smearing the mustache.
Punch him right in the mustache.
Oh.
That is, you know what that
I'm
is
gonna
called? That
use
is
the
called
momentum
Dirty
to get back
Sanchez.
control on this one. I'm going to go ahead and
Ooh.
burn a momentum to get back control at the smearing of the tash.
Yep.
Yeah.
Of course, it's torn on, so the Sharpie is just like running everywhere. And I want to grab a fist as you punch, just before like twisting to try and pull you off me.
Mm.
And, sorry.
Is it, go ahead. Is it, then am I calling the next? Am I narrating the next bit?
Say that again.
Am I narrating the next bit?
Yeah.
Let's just
I
stop
was
the punch.
going to pull out a Sharpie to refix the tash.
Oh, then do that. Do that.
Yes.
Absolutely. Do that.
And then your reaction.
I would actually like Charles to toss the Sharpie to him from the announce table.
I catch it without looking.
You need to look pretty for your audience and those stupid bull pills.
anything from my audience. You should try some of the bull pills. Maybe it'll make you a half-decent fighter.
You know, you're a star in Russia, but I am bigger star.
Couldn't even take your own homeland.
I get up and I grab by the collar. I just kind of throw him toward the ropes, so like he bounced off the ropes, and then like what is it? The Irish clothesline? Is that what it's called?
Irish whip.
Irish whip. I like as he comes flying back, I Irish whip him to the neck.
I'm going for the same move I tried on Edge though, to like slide on the knees.
Mm.
And at the same time, clotheslining the legs just below the knee.
Who has these ankle things?
Who has control right now?
They're the easiest target.
He does.
Yeah, so I think that's probably your role there.
Yeah, that's probably my role. Alrighty. That's a 5. No amount of momentum's. No, sorry, that's a 3. No amount of momentum's helping that one.
Oh, yeah. So that one is going to botch this. That's going to screw up. Opponent describes how they either counter or basically save Swav from disaster, and how you take control of the match.
Okay. So you're sliding for my knees.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that all right. So let's say like you stop short. You don't quite hit my legs. But I think that you kind of reach out and grab my ankles and kind of pull me to the ground that way.
Okay.
Does that sound good? All right. So like, what?
No, I had to go ahead. Finish your thing. I had a line that would have happened while on the announce table.
Guys, and I fall on my back, and then I kind of roll around to get back up.
I feel like whoever's on the announce table with me will say, like, Charles, what are you doing interfering? That could be seen as interfering in the match. You're supposed to be an impartial announcer. At which point Charles responds with, your mother's an impartial announcer.
Donnie Wahlberg sounded.
All right. No, seriously. All right, and then I think Swav, you got the next bit.
No, you're in control of the match now, aren't you?
Yeah.
You have control.
But okay. So I have my feet again. On the ground. Are you still on the ground?
I didn't hear that.
Swav, are you still on the ground?
I'm still on my knees, yeah.
I'm still on your knees. I'm going to grab you by the shoulders and kind of like knee you to the face, like to the jaw again, and kind of throw you to the mat.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. And then I'm going to if I throw you the mat, I'm going to like take the elbow and. Is that too many moves? Do I have to swap for that point? Yeah,
you want to go a move, give it time for a reaction. It's less the other person's move, their reaction.
All right, so
then your move, their reaction, then the ending.
Yeah, I knee you to the face. I throw you to the mat.
Yeah, I am. I was gonna say maybe I roll as you try and go for the elbow.
Yeah, you roll. Let's see. Trying to think of things to do. I think I climb up onto the turnbuckle, and I do the crossbody onto where you are. Like,
yeah. Okay. Is that going to be your roll for?
Yeah, it's a good time for the roll.
All right, come on. Is that move body?
Yeah, acrobatic skill.
Okay, that is a 10.
All right, crowd pops. You gain momentum, retain control of the match. Probably have 1 or 2 more goes back here, and then into the final bit.
All right.
I'd like to take control and use the momentum to tag Monet back in.
Okay, spend your momentum. Go ahead and make your roll with your heat.
Yeah. My heat. That's a 9.
All right. Yeah, that will give you two will decide, like, talk about how Monet comes in, what you both do, and then either Monet, you can keep control or give over control and gain 1 momentum.
I mean, I still have 1 momentum. I would kind of like to keep control of this match.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm crawling away, like not in a good way after this one. Fall off the side of the thing after tagging out.
Yeah, and I think I like reach up, grab your hand at the end, and kind of like, I don't know, crawl through the ropes. And are you nearby, Titanium, or are you like across the room? I guess.
I think I'm nearby. I think like if he's at this turnbuckle, I'm at the one like on the shorter on like just a little bit toward the other one.
Alrighty, I'm gonna try to. Granted, I don't think I have enough room for it because momentum and all that, but I'm just gonna try to run feet first to you and try to kind of like jump and kick you in the head.
I'll take it. Like,
yeah, I might miss.
I think that you're very small and like, I think I'm able to like just like side a little bit. Like I think you still clip me in the shoulder somehow, but like I don't get it in the head.
Yeah. I was looking at the that Marco stunt clip that Radio Free Will sent, and I was like, oh, he's tiny and he does a lot of kick jumping.
All right, so what's
Mr. Fun Size?
Mm-hmm. A fun name.
All right, so Titania, what's your reaction to that?
I guess I just like when I comes flying with the kick in my head, I dodge a little bit. I get clipped in the shoulder though, so I'm like rocked back a little bit, but I don't get it in the head.
All right, Monet.
I'm gonna gear up and try it again.
I think this time, so you're coming from. How are you? Are you coming from? Are you jumping off the turnbuckles at me, or are you just like run kicking type thing?
I think this time let's go for the chest. That's more reachable for me.
So there's a move in wrestling called the Shining Wizard Kick.
Yes.
Where you get someone down, to sort of take a knee. You get your opponent to take a knee, and then you run towards them and use their up knee as sort of a lift-off point, and then swing your other leg around to kick them in the head. Which seems like a move that would be right up Monet's alley.
Yeah.
Then that.
All right, how do you get me on my knee then?
I guess. I don't know. There's no way you're not looking in my direction, right?
No, I'm looking at you. Yeah.
You could go for just sort of like karate combo, basically, just sort of like couple of punches, couple of kicks to the shins, like try to take them out at the knees so that they get down onto that knee.
Or and then, hey, you drop something and wait for them to go pick it up.
And then you hit the ropes, come back, Shining Wizard.
Oh, I know. When you're doing that, I'm like at the crowd, like I'm trying to like pump the crowd as much as I can. You come at me from behind, like get me at the back of the knee. It's like you just hit me. You hit me at the back of the knee, and then I just come down on one knee.
That pretty much just that.
Okay.
I would love it. Have you ever walked up behind someone and then just kind of pressed your knee into their knee? Like not even hard, just gently, and it just make it. I do it all the time to people because I think it's funny.
I'm 6'3". I will do that to people's butts.
I'm
very small, so I have to lift a little bit, but I'm perfect knee height.
I think time wise, we'll do this one. The next one will go into the final bit, and currently Suave and Monet are booked to win.
Okay.
So I would say Monet, go ahead and make your wrestling roll.
Oh boy. Everyone say a little prayer for me.
Is the Shining Wizard your finishing move?
I think this is with heat, because this seems like like the next thing that happens will take us to the final bit.
All right.
Well, either way. And we have no heat together, right?
No.
It'd be on your sheet if you have it.
Yeah, no. I know we don't. I have to ask every time. Yeah. But okay, that's a 5. I have 1 more momentum. Would bumping it to a 6 do anything or no?
It has to be at least a 7.
Yeah, no. All right. Yeah, no. That's even with my not accounting my -2. That's a 5.
Okay. So Sarah, you'll kind of say either how you you either save from disaster or take control. But then we're going to go into the final bit of booking. So what you'll do the setup for, unless someone uses something that changes who's booked to win, for Monet and Suave to win the match. You'll set up for.
Okay.
Looks like Monet probably to make the finishing move.
All right. So their move doesn't land then. His move doesn't land. Okay. I think that I think that thing again where like can I rev up the crowd so that I give him a chance to just like do like a dirty cheat move or something like that, like grab the briefcase and just kind of slam it at my head type thing.
Yeah, I can do something like that.
Hey,
All right.
Monet, what if we didn't get help?
Let's do get help. We're not doing get help.
I mean, does anyone want in on this?
So it's like basically you try the move, it doesn't work. I get you on the ground, then I get up on my feet and I'm like, yeah, like I'm like celebrating basically, like I won. And then if Suave wants to like push the briefcase onto the ring, so that Monet can grab it and just wing it at me.
All right. And that would not be an automatic disqualification under these circumstances.
It would be possible for Suave or someone to get the ref's attention, because like the Suave and Edge are both like at the side of the ring.
Yeah.
Suave, show him your bull dick pills.
I pocket sand a bunch of bull dick pills at the ref.
And then metal briefcase. This time, I don't know. I'm gonna go for. No, it's a briefcase. We still got to go for the head in this case.
And I collapse. Like let's
wait to see probably how the finishing move does. Monet, go ahead and roll your finishing move.
Oh boy.
What is Monet's finishing move?
I didn't have one before. I guess now it's briefcase to the head.
The money maker.
Yeah.
Oh
No. You gotta lay their head in the briefcase. You gotta open the briefcase and lay their head in a pillow and fucking slam it shut on them.
Okay, I apparently used up all my good rolls on all those sevens. That is a 5.
Oh, no.
All right. Yeah.
Chuck, put him over.
So let's.
I think I can get it to 7 if I use, because I didn't use my momentum on the last one because it was too bad. If I use my momentum and we have. Does my heat count for this one?
Okay,
or no?
so I thought of a great name for your finishing move, the payoff.
Oh, I'm writing that down. Thank you.
Let's see. So smaller size, so probably going to be more of like a high flying, takedown kind of. What if it's like a sort of a springboard diamond cutter?
Okay, I understand the springboard part. Don't understand the diamond cutter part.
You would go out to the apron, jump up onto the top rope, and sort of use that as a springboard. And then on your way down, you would grab the person's head, like right here, with their face going down, and just pull them down to the ground.
Well, sounds good, but either way, I do not do good at it. Cause 5.
Chuck can put you over.
Well, that's the announce table is gonna put you over. That's why
I forgot about that.
Yes. Monet Matters with the payoff. Who was on the receiving end of that?
Titanium.
Titanium. Titanium taking the payoff. I don't know how much titanium is worth, but she's definitely paying the gold price right now.
Titanium's gonna need a titanium hip after that one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that puts you up to you get to they make you work for it. You get the win through guile instead. Get +1 heat with them, or they help you play up your unique approach. You can both gain +1 momentum, but that momentum will go away here soon. So the guile one's probably the more interesting one.
Yeah, I would like Guile because Titanium. I don't know if we're scheduled to be with each other ever again, but I would just love to leave with 1 heat with you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
It sounds
Especially because we didn't interact much last time.
Yeah.
All right, if you want to, you can describe the end of that for you, and then we end the match.
God, how do you Guile head thing?
What's the result again?
Monet.
No. Like, what happens? Like,
Yeah, I guess how did?
Yeah, I'm working on it. Those improv classes were not worth money.
No, I mean,
You
like,
can do
what's
good.
the prompt? Like on a 7 to 9, this
Oh,
happens.
7 to 9s, you get the heat through guile instead. Get +1 heat with them.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I guile.
Or
head
it could just
slam.
be easier. This titanium could actually help you play up the unique approach. You both gain +1 momentum, which will go away.
So basically, what's? I'm sorry, I'm kind of lost. What are we trying? We're trying to like end the match, basically.
I would just at this point we'll just go with the other one. Don't worry about the guile thing because right now we're getting close to the end. We can't think of it. If you just want to describe how that goes at the end, what your actions are, and then we'll be able to close it out.
All right.
Yeah, Titanium, you can go.
So I'm on the ground. I'm kind of rolling. I'm kind of like playing up the whole like I'm out of it type thing, and then you don't win this round, little man. And then I would think just like one good punch to my face, and then I'm out.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
I'm kind of lost.
Okay. Yeah, no, ice good.
Yeah. Well, what if it's Monet? Like, what if Monet like isn't? What if you maybe get out? Monet like slams you, right? And you hit the ground, and you're like, and you get out before the ref counts you out. But Monet pays off the ref, like
oh.
Yeah, there we go.
For the ref to reconsider and then declare you the winner, right? That's guile for you.
Yeah.
If you want the guile option.
Although 100%, I'll be 100% honest. When you just said pays off the ref, I thought you meant does the finishing move on the ref.
No, I think like goes up to the ref and surreptitiously like stuffs a bunch of money or one of those gold bars in his pocket.
Say gold bars.
And then the ref declares Monet the winner.
Just some straight up Ted DiBiase bullshit. Yep.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Yes, I'm crawling out and I'm outside the ring as I watch the ref pocketing a wad of cash.
All right. And that's all we got for tonight. Thank you, New Jersey. And then like the lights and such go and as things move off. Folks want to let people know who you are and where they can find you?
Sure thing. I'm Nessa. You can find me at Loch Nessa, LOCHNEASSA. I make a lot of videos about a lot of different things. Yeah.
I'm Sean 4. My handle is Scene4. It's all messed up how it's spelled, but don't worry about it. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Twitter, and I'm on itch.io making and talking about tabletop role-playing games.
I'm Vincent, and I'm the 3D printed GM.
Oh, now it's my turn, isn't it? Hi, I'm Radio Free Will. I'm on TikTok. You can find me at Radio Free Will. You can also find me over on my Twitch channel, Beggar Street, where we run all sorts of different RPGs.
Ooh. I'm Sarah. I'm Powerful Week 1 on TikTok and Powerful Week almost everywhere else.
All right, I'm Michael, Improv GM, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube, and we will catch y'all later.